Michael Jordan did nothing wrong.
Okay.
He didn't, did he?
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
Okay. I was like,
He did
Not
something wrong.
yet.
Listen, man, when an anime character does nothing wrong, they've done something wrong. When a sports person does nothing wrong, it means they've done nothing wrong.
Well, they've done something wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
play
sure.
To
baseball.
the Utah Jazz.
No.
Suck it, Malone.
Utah's dirty, dude.
No, they're
Utah
not.
Jazz dirty.
Really?
Karl Malone and
Really?
John Stockton, fucking
He's-
dirtiest players
Really?
in the NBA. Yeah, baby.
That's some hot takes. You are out of order, sir. He's a gentleman. Like they don't call him the postman for nothing, because he delivers.
On time. He's the
The
mailman.
mailman?
Isn't that the postman?
Welcome to another episode of the Good Trades Brigade. I'm your host, Raffy Muscle with the Hustle. Thank you very much. Thank you. Directly in front of me is the Cybertronian Dream, the Lord of all robots, Migoy Mendoza.
Black coffee is the right of all sentient beings.
And if I were a knight in chess and I move in an else, I would eat up the young nubile Miguel Samson.
Hi, guys.
I like that stoppage of clap that you just did. Also, Fishmaster podcaster Emile Tanglao. over
I'm
there.
right here too.
Yeah, I'm pointing to him. Everyone's pointing at him. Yeah.
Right over here.
Yeah, and doth my eyes deceive me? Domo arigato, Mr. Robo Cham.
Wait a minute.
How you doing, boy?
Pretty good.
Good. And so, boys, are y'all ready to die in 2020? Because that's what's been happening for January.
No, dude, that's super true. I went out this morning to drop off my girlfriend at her studio, and something was on fire.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the San Miguel factory where they manufacture plastics.
Yeah.
Is this the Pandakan fire?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I look online and there's this disaster movie-esque picture of a fire underneath the skyway they're just building, and it's just those pictures of those pictures of disaster movies where the highway is collapsing.
Yep.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Part
jeez.
of the skyway collapsed because of the fire in Pandakan today. It started at 10:30 and ended at 3 p.m. That's been the news. Back to you.
Oh, thank you very much for that update, Rob. Is this the new Skyway? I want to ask. Is the one being constructed, or
Yeah.
the old Skyway? to the
No,
south?
the one being constructed around Pandakan, Rafi. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Emile. We kick it back to the weather. Miguel Samson, how was your trip from the south? Did you have any traffic updates from
It's full of traffic. Back to you, Raffy.
Oh, that's a very good update. Thank you so much, Miguel Samson. We'll be back after this. No, good trades.
Welcome to Good
Trades.
Trades.
This is
That's
Brigade.
Rob from Contemplate, by the way.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, we at
This is Good Trades Brigade. I forgot to say, which is the show where we punch each other with stories. And get this, everyone takes damage.
Rafi?
Yeah.
Does the audience take damage?
Oh yeah, the audience takes big damage, like
psychic damage.
psychic damage,
Physical damage.
physical damage. If you're a dragon, you get
Emotional
the
trauma.
you're weak to ice damage. You'll get that too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and apocalypse damage, which as we've covered is ongoing right now.
Absolutely. So
Dude.
much apocalypse.
It's just
I can explain this.
yeah.
You
Okay,
see,
Rob.
when you
Okay,
divide
give it to us.
2020 by 5, it's 404. And what is 404? The error. We are in an error times 5.
But why 5?
Why did you divide it by 5, Rob?
Because there are
To make
5
sense.
Because there are 5.
Five.
Tragedies that happened in
people
January.
here
Oh,
in this
shit.
room.
Oh shit! There are 5 tragedies that happened in January. We got the
That's not listed.
No,
Yeah,
we gotta do
there's
what we
so
got.
much.
The top 5 disasters of
Number
January
5.
2020. Brought
Welcome to
you
Watch
by
Mojo.
Good Trades Brigade.
Back to you, Raffy.
I was thinking NBA Jam, Ahmad Rashad.
Yeah.
NBA inside stuff. The top 5 tragedy, Great Fires of Australia. And then what else?
Number 4.
Oh shoot. Oh, the volcano
Yeah, the
stuff.
cloud.
No, yeah, the volcano stuff.
And number 3.
The coronavirus.
Yeah.
the big one.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big one.
Number 2.
Kobe Bryant.
No,
Oh,
World
damn.
War Three.
World War
yeah.
Three.
World War
That was in
And
January too.
Number 1.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe
my
Bryant.
friend. Oh my god.
I think
I was super bummed out this week. Like
Yeah?
everyone,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't know, like it was such.
Dude, we were just like wilding out last week. Like we're hanging out
Yeah.
With the
then-
contemplate.
with the contemplate, and then once we got home, the news hits.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
weird. It feels weird.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys caught it when you were awake still. I got it when waking up. Like that was my alarm clock for the
Oof,
day.
wake
My
up.
wife,
Wake up, Raffy.
wake up, wake up, Kobe. Bro.
Yeah.
It like that's how my wife Denise like woke me up for the day. It's like, oh, Kobe Bryant instead.
No,
Which
yeah.
sucks because I
Yeah.
thought like it was like I wouldn't believe it at first because they were like things can be photoshopped and like things can be like hoaxes and
I
stuff
thought
like
it was
that.
a hoax because the first headline I saw was from TMZ. And
Yeah.
No,
TMZ Sports.
No,
Yeah.
dude, surprisingly, TMZ can be a reliable source of
Yeah,
information.
exactly.
Like, they're trashy as shit, but, like, they check their sources.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the first article I saw too, like
Same.
TMZ Sports, and like I gotta hand it to him. It was full reporting, like
Yeah.
it was very long. Like it included all the names of the people who expired, and then like all the rumors weren't there. Like it was rumored that Rick Fox was in the plane too, but it wasn't there
Oof.
at the very start.
What does TMZ stand for?
Too much zingers.
To clarify, the top 5 a while ago was not a ranking of
No.
which one was the best disasters or
Yeah.
worst.
It was just a 5.
Oh, yeah. it's just a
Regular,
A list of 5.
unlisted 5.
five. Watch Mojo style.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 5 lists.
Is
The
not
popular
is
website.
Watch Mojo lists not
I mean,
ordered?
dude, they don't have standards, I think.
Yeah.
Just shit on Watch
Wow.
Mojo.
And now some honorable
Wouldn't you?
mentions that didn't make it to our top 5 disasters of January.
God, you're so right.
Let's get the honorable
You're so
mentions.
right. You're
No,
so
we're
right.
moving on.
Oh, thank God.
Let's talk about Kobe some more. Yeah,
Oh,
that was a
dude.
big bummer.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dude, like when I found out, because I like known to the listeners of this podcast, I am not a known basketball man or a sportsman in general.
Right.
I'm sportsman-like, but I'm not like I don't do the sports. Is what I mean.
Okay.
I don't want anyone to misconstrue that I'm not sportsman-like.
Yeah,
But
yeah. He gives the handshakes and everything.
no, yeah.
He's a very, courteous person.
I take the
Right,
L.
right,
I take the L.
He's not a sore loser.
Yeah. But when the news broke, and like I just got home, we just finished hanging out, like we just finished like having a good time, and then like Donna just tells me, "Yo, Kobe Bryant, like helicopter," and then I'm like, "Really?" And in my head, I'm just like, I never really followed the exploits of this man, but I recognize how much he's affected everyone, especially because like at work, everyone says Mamba out. Like yeah. Like whenever people leave the office or like whenever people like are about to wrap up a meeting, everyone says Mamba out at my office. And like the next day when I went to work, everyone was just like, we were finishing a meeting and then everyone was just like, oh,
Oh, damn.
Mamba out.
Dang.
Yeah. I kind of owe him like how I got started in the industry.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was working for a web design company, our clients were these athletic organizations. It was an agency, so they gave us like Kobe Bryant's websites, and like we did Usain Bolt, we did Kobe Bryant Foundation, so like that kept our studio afloat. So I owe him like a bunch.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that about your journey as an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I've always like idolized him from like back in the day when I used to play ball, right? Like,
No,
as
you
a
still
kid,
play ball.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do still play ball. But like as a kid and as an adult, I idolize him from different reasons. As a kid, I'm like highlights, like his dunks, his like 81-point game, he's like crazy fadeaways and
Oh
stuff
man,
like
I
that.
don't even know about this stuff.
Yeah, just the exciting stuff, the in-game stuff. But as an adult, I found like watching videos of him talking, just giving like inspirational motivation there, and how he always like strives to be the best in everything that he does, and like the crazy dedication to that. That's what I found like gravitating.
Inspirational?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He would
inspirational.
wake up at 3 a.m. and train for 8 hours
Really?
every
Yeah.
day.
Oh.
And how he puts it is that 8 hours is nothing compared to 1 second of losing.
Oh yeah.
He's full of like stories like that. Like he's always the first in the gym and the last to leave. And he's known to be like that. Like he puts in so much work just to be the best. Like and I think LeBron said it like the best when he said that whenever I think of slacking off, I think that Kobe's out there working, and every time I'm slacking off, he's taking advantage of it.
No,
Like,
yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
it's so good, dude.
No, yeah, and like, yeah, I guess in general, we're thankful for your
Yeah.
existence, Mr. Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant.
And
Rest in peace. Rest in power.
yeah, that's all. We got.
All that stuff.
Yeah. Woo.
No,
What a way to start.
No,
Hey,
dude,
here's a palate cleanser.
Oh yeah.
Some Australian slang.
You don't
For real?
have
Do
to
that.
let
Oh,
yourself
I know.
process the pain. Like take
Let's
it
do that
slow.
later.
Take it slow. Take
Okay.
it slow, man.
Okay.
So Raffy,
Yeah.
how was your week?
Oh, do I start?
I don't know. You're the host.
Okay.
Anything.
It's tradition at this point.
Yeah.
So we all just clunk it out until the very end.
Oh,
It's a
Okay.
secret.
Let's dump this here. Oh yeah, it is a lot of like Kobe stuff, but let's dwell on what we did then.
what's also
Um,
tragic about it though was his daughter was with him.
Yeah.
That was the worst part.
Yeah.
That was the like double stab.
Yeah.
Because the most recent interview I watched of him is like him talking about getting his spark reignited for basketball again
Oh no.
because his daughter was playing.
Oh.
So he tells the interviewer that like, yo, every night now we're watching basketball because Gianna is interested in playing. Then
man.
then you find out that
No, yeah.
she's with
Yeah.
her.
Oh yeah, that's rough, man.
Yeah.
And like, I think out of all of us, you're the one who's, maybe Migs too. Like, you guys probably are the ones who like follow him the
Are we
closest.
typecast?
No, yeah,
No, he's pretty
You've
right.
established
But yeah,
this.
No,
I
dude,
mean-
dude, the opener of our show is you guys arguing about basketball.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because this dude,
I did not know
Yeah,
that, to be
yeah.
fair. I will admit.
like Raffy said, Karl Malone's nickname is the Postman.
The
Oh,
mailman.
I'm so dumb.
I think I know why.
That's
you
how
said it.
Post Malone got
Yeah,
his
that
name.
is Post Malone.
Yeah, like he was a fan of the Postman, Karl Malone.
Yeah.
Put it together.
Maybe
Post
that's how you
Malone.
got it, Raffy.
Is
Really?
it for real?
No.
When you listen to Post Malone music, it's like, there's some elbows in there.
Dirtiest player in the music industry.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Sounds about right.
Oh, that's a dirty.
It literally looks fucking dirty, man.
Yeah.
Like a dirty Shia LaBeouf.
Dude,
Yes,
Post
yes.
Malone is only 24.
Did
What?
you? What? No way.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah?
Migs, did you say a dirty Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, it looks like Shia.
Yeah, he's a
And,
dirty Shia LaBeouf, and he's only 24.
The hot takes here.
I know he looks 40, and like he shouldn't have this fame.
Man, Post Malone taking that damage from the good trades today.
Oh, eat
He
it,
doesn't
Post
care.
Malone.
People
he
have said
doesn't care.
worse things about him.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sure he's had more insults tougher than he's like a dirty Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. That could be
He
a
can
compliment,
take-
Emile.
He can take it in stride.
Yeah,
it can be a
He'll be
compliment.
fine.
I mean, Shia LaBeouf is dirty now.
Yeah, imagine Post Malone being dirty. And
At least Post Malone isn't a cannibal.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
No.
Actual
Explain
cannibal
this.
Shia
No,
LaBeouf.
no,
Yeah.
I like the pull. I respect it. I love it. Raffy, you need to watch this because you don't know.
Yeah? I don't know.
yeah.
What
it's
is
a
it?
musical about Shia LaBeouf being an actual cannibal.
Yes.
Starring Shia LaBeouf.
No, we'll show it to you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain.
Is it a documentary?
No, it's a video on YouTube and it has a catchy chorus of actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
We need to like run you through the history.
Of actual
Alright.
cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Actual cannibal Shia.
Shia LaBeouf.
Speaking of things with the same naming convention, this week in overtime we played something called regular human basketball
What?
Nice.
Okay.
in honor of Kobe Bryant, and it was so much fun, dude. It's like you play basketball with a team, but you're controlling one Jaeger, basically one robot.
Oh,
So-
so it's a one-on-one.
so
but
it's
with
like-
5 players.
So
Holy
No,
shit.
no.
Yeah.
More players.
More
Oh my
players.
God.
more
wait,
players.
so wait, I'm imagining like, is this the co-op of basketball?
it's kind of similar, but
Co-op,
the,
co-op of
Yeah, co-op.
the
Co-op.
main
Co-op.
Co-op.
We're
Co-op.
trying.
yeah, that's
Stop,
how you
please.
that's how you
Oh.
that's how you pronounce co-op.
I'd say it's
Co-op. Co-op.
Yeah.
Co-op.
All right. Now that that's out of the
Co-op.
way,
Yeah.
regular human basketball is more like Are you familiar with Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time?
Yes.
That gameplay? There you go. Instead of ships, you're controlling robots.
Oh.
And you're trying to you can choose to be like in teams. So 2v2, 3v3, but you're controlling just one robot. And throughout the whole robot, when you're inside, you operate all the machinery. Like
you platform inside to reach
so
different buttons.
You move forward, you go up, you jump, you use the boosters, regular human basketball stuff.
You use the magnet to get the basketball.
Yeah, you know, regular human basketball stuff.
Sure.
How did it? How?
Rob's looking at me funny.
No,
What?
yeah.
What was that?
Like how does? Is it like 2-on-2, 5-on-5? What is it?
It's you can choose. What we did initially was 2v2. So
Okay.
2 people in one robot, stuff like that. And then we started doing 3v3. One of the biggest funnest things to do though is like if one of you guys goes into the other robot, like the opposing robot,
Or you can just get out.
you can fuck stuff up.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
Pirate ship battles.
Kind of.
Yeah.
The other players.
So
Yeah.
so like FTL,
yeah.
you can like board the other guy's ship.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, like that. So you can mess them up. Like if they're going for the dunk and you're inside the ship, you can turn off their boosters. you can put them to the floor. You can rotate them around, all that stuff. And if you get tagged by someone, you get teleported back to your robot.
Cool.
So there's that kind of subterfuge involved. And the action when you're playing it goes slow because you're big, giant Jaeger, Gypsy Danger types, right? Or it feels that way.
Yeah.
But when they do the replay at the end of when you score, they do an instant replay
Oh,
and it's played
sick.
back in regular speed.
Sick.
Oh my god.
Kind of like
see
Tory
that.
Bash.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it
or
looks
super hot.
so stupid.
Yeah.
It looks super stupid. Like just people just flailing feet, going up and down, spinning around,
Yeah, just like basketball.
No,
just like regular human basketball.
no, yeah, dude, your sync rate is your cooperation.
Yeah. Eventually, we got so good at it.
But this
We
is-
made the big mistake of like since you score very slow there because you know that like the amount of cooperation it takes.
You went to 21 points?
No.
Or
In
the-
honor of Mambo, we
No.
went
Went
to
8.
no. We went 8. It took so
It took pretty long.
No.
Good thing it's not 24.
Yeah,
Jesus
that was the
Christ.
other thing. So yeah, we had a lot of fun with there. If you want to check out the VOD, it's on GG Network TV on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/GGNetworkTV.
And it's such a good game, dude. And I checked the download; it was just 75 MB
Yeah,
for
it's on
so
Steam.
much fun. Like
That was way more fun
Is
than I
it
thought
free
it would.
or is it on Steam? Like
It's on
for-
Steam.
It's on
for
Steam.
how much?
75 pesos?
something.
I don't know, something like that.
Something like that.
Indie game price.
I heard, yeah, indie game price.
Cool.
And like the first, we went up to 8, right? The first like 1 or 2 points that each of us got, I was like in tears the whole time. I was fighting tears because I was laughing. No, because I was laughing because of the fun. No, because of the fun that we
Both.
just had. Yeah.
Because the robots are on wheels,
Mm.
and their legs are like what do you call those? Like
Bipedal.
Accordion.
Oh,
yeah, accordion style like legs.
Yeah.
So you can like knock the other one upside down,
Yeah.
and then you have to reorient yourself from that. So in the actual speed, you see them like flipping around.
Yeah.
Then they start flying in the air upside down because you have rocket
yeah.
boosters.
Nice.
Then you get this dumb one shot, and
Yeah.
then you can save it as a GIF.
There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good part.
if you want an easy post.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
smart.
I want to see it. I
Yeah,
wanna
We
see
saved some early shots.
we saved some last shots.
Like, could
Yeah.
you like combine these gifs and put it
Into
into
one
one
thing.
movie?
Yeah, that's the plan.
I mean,
Just one
That's the
game.
plan.
Yeah, it's just one
yeah.
game.
It's super good. Like for everyone listening, if you're into that, that's an early rec. Regular human basketball.
That game is fun.
Awesome.
Hella fun.
RHP.
Okay, well, what else did I do? Not much. I like how I answered my own question.
Yeah. Barcade, maybe?
But yeah, Barcade was tough this week because like I didn't know what to draw, and because this week is like table flipping,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
always a struggle to have like a theme for table flipping.
Yeah.
And it's like so everywhere. The theme is everywhere. We're doing table flipping, and then Sean Price cosplay. Came in a Kakashi cosplay for some reason.
Yeah, I saw the
like a
photos.
straight up.
It's a Japanese game.
Sure.
No, because
Yeah,
Kakashi flips tables
Does he?
of expectations.
Oh. Pretty wrong.
Pretty wrong. That's.
I had you going for a second.
No, yeah, for a second.
second,
For
yeah.
They
a
were
good
being
second.
polite, Rob.
No, yeah. Fuck. Oh, so good.
And then our prize for the night was this limited edition Mega Man hat,
Ooh.
which looks
Flips.
super dope.
Wait, none of
Like-
those things are like the other.
Exactly. That's-
Kakashi, Mega Man, table flipping.
Yes.
They're all
Yeah.
from Japan.
So what was the theme of your art? Was
Kobe
it also...
Because it was everywhere. Like, we didn't have, I guess we're just shotgunning this one. Huh? Okay, I'll just draw what I want.
I mean, it's competitive.
I feel like that should be your rule for table flipping night.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Draw what you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do what you want.
Yeah, freeform.
Freeform.
Because no one's gonna want to buy art of table flips, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
you make it something good.
One time when Charlie
Actual
came...
table stickers.
No, when Charlie came... Ooh, table stickers would be fun. When Charlie came, it was table flipping also. And my art was a table flipping a human.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's something.
Wait, speaking of stickers,
Yeah.
I just wanted to share this one thing that
Yeah,
me and
sure.
my friend talked about.
Yeah,
Because,
sure.
like, you boys do the sticker cons and you guys do the art.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
No, what do you call it? Like, one of my friends just was, like, hanging out with me, and he didn't know about sticker con. And I was telling him about, like, how artists, like, do stuff, what artists do. He's very unfamiliar with the realm.
Yeah.
So I was talking to him.
Art is art.
Yeah, art is art, but like he was unaware of the existence of StickerCon in general, right? And then he asked me the innocent question of how big are the stickers, and then
Okay.
As big as Squidward's
no, and then he was like, I was like, yeah, it's just like notebook size, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like
Whoa, notebook size.
no, as in like the size
For a
your
sticker
notebook.
notebook.
No, yeah. And then he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, why? No, because I was expecting, since you described StickerCon, I thought it was like a huge convention for the sticker industry. And like, he was,
actual printing.
No, yeah.
companies.
and he was pitching me the idea of like, dude, someone should sell like a life-size sticker of someone. Like the size of a person.
Would that just
We
be
should-
wallpaper?
We should do that.
Dude.
TM.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut this out of the podcast.
No, yeah. And then like, what do you call it? He was saying like, maybe it could be like a life-size image of the artist and you could like sticker it to your door or something.
Yeah, I would like a sticker for Rob Cham.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Life-size
dude.
sticker
I
of
look
Rob
up to you
Cham.
so much.
I would love like a life-size sticker of Rob Cham.
Like in
Like
On your
ice-
front
like
door.
Barbie doll mode,
Bro.
you can have other life-size stickers of hats.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
put clothes on.
Yeah.
Like a paper doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, my
That would be
You want a
business.
sticker or a paper doll? It can't be both.
No, but like you could use the stickers to treat yourself like a paper doll.
Yeah.
Mm.
Think about it.
So the sticker of Rob Cham would be him in his underwear.
Oh,
bro, that's going over my bed.
dude.
So that
over
you'd
my
literally look up on him
Yeah,
every
being
single
my
night.
human wife.
No, yeah, that's my sticker
My
con
human
tangent.
wife.
How old is
Regular robot
How old was
human
my
basketball.
wife?
My age.
he just never heard of StickerCon.
No, yeah.
Okay. I was expecting just maybe someone younger. And
No.
But okay.
Just not his realm, but he was like, yo.
He thought it
life-size
was like an
stickers.
industry-wide
No, yeah,
thing, and
yeah,
not
yeah.
just a creator-based.
No, yeah. He thought it
Yeah.
was like industry level stickers.
You know the. Okay, I might be wrong, but I've always thought that StickerCon came from how they feel. Okay, so during regular Comic Cons and Comic-Cons,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what I noticed is that like stickers are kind of fighting for space.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So
No.
that's why StickerCon came about. How I see it, that they kind of realized that they got big enough that they can have their own con.
No, yeah, actually, this is perfect because we have like Philippine renowned artist Rob Cham here who has opinions about art.
That's true.
What is your opinion?
Yeah.
Of StickerCon,
Of a life-size sticker. Do you think it would work?
Of you.
no one would buy it.
No.
But what if
That's
it's,
what you think.
But what if
You are
it's
so
priced
wrong.
affordably?
What is affordable for a life-size Rob Cham sticker?
Okay.
Here we go.
Everyone. What is
Yeah.
your pitch for an affordable price for a life-size sticker?
Price is Right section.
Price is Right. I would say
Okay.
1,500.
You could
Oh.
go lower for that.
Really?
That is too much.
Yeah.
No, but like at a
No.
premium. At a
Premium
premium.
price.
Oh, it's a premium
Glow in-
sticker.
Premium
like a,
sticker.
Like die cut,
Yeah.
gloss.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah, dude.
Glow in the dark.
Waterproof.
Dude.
Magic eye.
Dude, magic eye.
Even has some like glitter and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Glitter
Foil?
stuff.
Well, then 1,500 would be a steal then if it has all those features.
Yeah. So
Wi-Fi?
No, so that's my pitch. What about you guys?
Mine would be 2,000, a bundle.
A bundle.
A bundle.
One
bundle.
life-size Rob Cham sticker, glow in the dark with glitter and googly eyes.
Okay.
Of course, the
course.
basics.
It's not gonna be that, big of a googly eye.
Yeah, I
You've
mean-
seen my eyes.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
Self-burn.
Okay.
It's not a self-burn.
It's just reality.
It's just a truth.
yeah. If I wanted to burn myself, I'd say, okay.
Okay. What
Also, one head accessory,
head accessory? Okay.
one outerwear, and one bottom.
How would you package this bundle?
Oh, probably. Oh, man.
You're, You're really pricing too low
Maybe
for
box.
Maybe it's just a like
This holds.
inside a poster.
Oh, inside
Like a roll?
Yeah,
Like a tube,
Okay,
yeah.
like a poster
That would be
tube.
the most.
So how much?
Easy to take home.
2,000.
2,000 for a bundle.
Easy to take home, like me.
How many how many pieces per bundle? Is it just the one cutout?
It's one. Yeah, it's just one cutout and then 5 extra accessories, all randomized like a booster box.
Oh.
Okay.
I
Okay,
like what
okay.
you're putting to the
Variety.
table.
Okay,
And
you're
also
playing that
you
loot box
yeah,
game.
You have a chance for a
Kaplan.
foil version of
There's
the
a
Rob
super
Cham
rare.
Foil.
size
Foil stickers.
sticker or
Okay.
not.
Oh.
So that would
Wait.
be
Foil googly eyes?
Yeah.
Foil googly eyes.
borderless.
Glow in the dark googly
Wouldn't
dick.
Wouldn't foil googly eyes
dick?
just be buttons?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Like. So yeah, I'm gonna play the booster box game. You can even buy a booster box, actual booster box.
Okay.
of Raw.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's a San Diego Comic Con exclusive version as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
where
yes,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
the same but colored blue.
Borderless.
Borderless.
Or transparent Rob sticker.
Or like the showcase version where it's just
showcase.
it's
Stretched
it's
art.
a constellation version. Of
Ah.
Rob Cham.
Or it's like,
instead of its
or it's like alt
his
art.
human form,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
his
yeah.
ethereal
Mhm,
Greek god form.
Mm.
Yeah. Or
Theros,
his real
Theros.
form.
Mhm.
And his human form is the alternate.
Yeah.
Theros, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm into that.
2000.
I might be into that.
Does anyone else have any pitches for
How about
this?
you, Migoy?
I'd up the price because of the size of the printing would be a bit insane.
Okay.
And plus you'd have to have the clean cut.
Do companies even do that?
Yeah, they do it for advertising and mall installations.
Oh, see, why hasn't anyone done this?
Giant stickers.
Dude, are we on to
Because
something?
We're onto
usually-
something.
Usually, no one really gets these huge, stickers other than for advertising.
Mm-hmm. I gotta shout out my
do.
friend,
Yeah.
Daniel, Dan Gerard. Look him up on YouTube.
Oh yeah. It's okay. It makes sense
No,
that you
yeah.
think of this.
Right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Mine one is I'll go the build the figure route.
Build a
Where you-
figure.
Yeah. Where
Build
you
the
have like
Cham.
yeah. We
Like a 30-minute
where
mission?
You have like, like a gunpla.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
You have like palm-sized stickers of Rob Cham, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
But then for each thing that you buy, you get a piece of the life-size
Marvel Legends,
Marvel
Rob Cham.
Legends. Yeah.
This is becoming global guts now. A glowing piece of the radical Cham.
Oh,
Of the radical Rob.
dude, the Astro Crag. Fuck. So, Rob, as somebody who has like years of experience in this industry, how would you execute this?
I wouldn't.
Theoretically, though, if you had to.
No, if you had to sell life-size stickers, how would you do it?
If the industry paid you £1 million pounds,
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
euros,
If I had an investor.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
If you had
Industry's not going to pay me that.
no,
Okay.
theoretically,
Yeah,
What
if
if
I
they
had
did?
capital of £1 million to start my own sticker company and I had just had to sell life-size stickers.
Yeah,
Of you
no.
specifically.
The board of directors was like, "Yo, we want life-size stickers. That's what the market shows is selling right now. Rob Cham, give us your ideas."
No one sniped these ideas. Don't do it.
TM.
Don't do it, Kenneth. No. He's no sniper. I know him. I can vouch for Kenneth.
No. Rob is percolating. I can feel the gears in his mind moving.
The robo gears.
No, it's half of my brain is going, I have such great ideas for these. And then the other one is like, I'm not wasting any more of my brain on this.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Off
that's
mic.
fair.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair.
Business.
But like, how much would it cost to have something that big printed?
Yeah, actually.
Right. So a sheet this big usually costs about 40 pesos to print.
40 pesos.
Per color.
Mm-hmm.
And that's already an A3 size.
Okay.
So if we were to upscale, where it's like multiple sheets, we're uncut, and we have to get a printer that size, I would say the cost should be around, manufacturing wise, that size, somewhere around like 500 to 600 a piece.
500 to 600 a piece. And since you're blowing it up, the resolution on your art needs to be like real good, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends, because it could be just, you could use billboard rules.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm vaguely familiar.
Yeah.
Top 40 Carson Daily.
So
Billboard top 100.
So let's say huge sticker, and you could also just do it in Illustrator so that you could blow it up to any size.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, we could probably cost around like 800 for printing.
I was thinking around that ballpark.
So
800 for cutting, printing.
So what
packaging.
you're saying is our prices aren't wrong.
No, your prices are too high.
Yeah, they're way too high.
No, they're not wrong.
No,
it's
with
not
all
wrong because
the
it's premium.
stuff on him.
No, it's premium. I mean, it's
Okay.
premium.
Yeah, yours would add a lot of like
Value,
because there's like
value.
googly eyes and glitters and variants.
foil.
You're really gonna sink your investment in that.
But imagine you sell one.
We just need one whale.
We just need one guy to buy it.
Yeah. It's gonna be
or
me.
girl.
Because I look up to you so much.
Back to you, Raffy.
Yeah, back to you, Raffy.
We're definitely on a good place in this one. Speaking of the good place, that's the one other thing I've been doing this week.
He set it up.
Yes.
What a masterful segue.
It's not that great if you call it
Basically.
out.
Yeah, this podcast has been going at a good pace.
No, yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah. You know what rhymes with a good place?
What?
The good place.
Which I feel like we're all such a good race.
Oh.
We've segued enough.
A shoelace is a pretty good lace.
I've been watching The Good Place on Netflix.
Don't you like my puns? Don't I make a good case?
I love it.
we like it.
I look up to you so much.
No.
But like, let me get on with my good.
I'll give you some good space.
Nice.
That one's good.
Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been watching I rewatched The Good Place from season 1 because when I watched season 3, I'm forgetting all these characters, right?
Yeah.
Like there's some like that just I forgot through time. So I went back watching season 1, season 2, and which leads us to this week's Flexing Like a Mouth.
That's probably like the cleanest we've ever gotten it.
Yeah.
It's tradition at this point that you say that.
That's
You know what? We should record it so that
Yeah, we should just record the thing.
Yeah.
We are.
What do you like at Coffee Bean, Emile?
The pasta. Duh.
Okay, so
That was a pretty good grace.
Nice. So this is from Good Place season 2.
Okay.
Eleanor, this is a flashback where Eleanor is back on Earth. I mean, she's on Earth when she was on Earth. And it's a pretty long one, so stick with me. Here we go. Hey man, you got toothbrush holders? And the Beth and Beyond guy goes, sure, right over there. What's this? Who has 4 toothbrushes? Like Bill Gates or something? No, that's for a family. A family? Like a whole family with their toothbrushes all together? 2 slots for their parent toothbrushes? And 2 slots for the kids? Yep. So the parent toothbrushes can be close to the kid toothbrushes? And watch over them? And they can talk about all their little toothbrush feelings? And they can hold their little toothbrush hands and make sure no harm comes to their bristles?
Motherfucker.
Sure. Hey. Do you need Kleenex? Oh, thanks. I'm so embarrassed. A family pack?
Oh god.
This is hurting me.
No, that's not bad. That's a good flicksin.
Fucking love
That's
that.
actually one of the cleanest flicks in.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you want to get some pasta over at the Coffee Bean?
Yeah.
Pasta.
Which
They have
pasta?
pretty good pasta.
Tomato
And herb?
herb
Yeah,
Linguine.
I agree.
All right. Who's
Do
up
they have
next on the
a
chopping block?
do they have like a Wallywingini?
Wallowing
Who's up on the chopping block? Anyone else want to go next?
You know, I've had a short week. I'll take
right.
it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Rocket Emile?
So
you make a pretty good case.
no, for this week, I had like tons of work as usual, so I didn't get much gaming in. But I successfully fell into a hole. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but
Holes are generally neutral. So
Yeah, if you enjoy the whole, that's some good days.
ooh, hot takes.
like
so
a hot dog in a hallway.
so last week.
Where that came from?
Last week, I was talking about the mobile games I've downloaded onto my phone and
yes.
have not successfully managed to read in Japanese.
Yes.
But one of the games I talked about a little bit more at length was Fate Grand Order.
Oof.
Fate
FGO.
Grand Order. FGO. Fugo, if you would.
Fugo.
Yeah, Fugo, if you would. So, I've been playing the Fugo, and,
Sounds wrong.
it does.
Let's call it FGO.
FGO.
Fate Grand Order.
No, yeah.
F-Go.
F-Go. No, I think the community says
sounds
FGO.
wrong.
FGO. So I've been playing Fate Grand Order.
Yeah.
And
what's that, Emile?
no, yeah. I talked about it a little bit last week. If you remember, if you listened to last week's episode, I was like kind of on the fence about it. I was like, it's another gacha game.
Yeah.
I've never gotten into any Fate media. I didn't watch the anime. I didn't read any of the doujins.
You felt like a hot dog that just got thrown in a hallway.
A very unfamiliar hallway.
Yeah.
Yes.
You didn't watch Fate and the Furious?
No.
Oh, dang.
Not at all.
bad.
Oh man.
What about Star Wars?
I would kill to
the
see
Final Order.
I would kill to see fucking Saber like just revving up a car.
Dude, one last ride.
She has a bike in that one anime.
Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude,
she has a black suit on.
I actually wouldn't put it past Fate because now that I've dove deeper into the Fate, I have realized like how much of a hole this is. So last week I explained that it's not like we explained as a group that Fate is just like you summon historical and fictional beings to be your stand.
Hello.
Right?
Yeah.
To be your familiar or whatever. But I've discovered that like these things are like here's Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah.
But it's an anime girl.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, yes. Yeah.
Here's
Very-
Genghis Khan.
Very hot dog in
Anime
hallway. Yeah.
No, yeah. Or like right now I'm in one of the story steps and then like I've been hanging out with this blonde girl who says umu a lot and I'm like who is this? I'm in Rome. Who could this be? And like
Rome.
Yeah.
Julius Caesar.
I'm in Rome. Who could this be? And I'm just like later on in the story she says like, "Oh, I haven't introduced myself by the way. I am Nero, Emperor of Rome." And I'm just like
So random.
and I'm just like, "Wait, Nero, the guy who burned the city?"
He played the violin while the city burned.
Did he now? I didn't know that. Fate didn't explain that
there.
to me. But
Fate is not for the historically challenged. Fate is not for the historically challenged.
It's
No.
not for the fate of heart.
but yeah.
Doesn't mean anything.
That's a great for Grand Order.
For granted.
No, you said it. Go.
Okay, so I don't think I've explained why I've gotten really into it.
Yeah.
Why have you gotten really into it, Emile?
Oh my god, you're peeking your mic. but basically last week I said I'd give it a week. I'd give it more of a shot. So I've been playing it on my downtime.
That's good.
And I found that it is really just a visual novel.
Oh. Yeah.
It's really just a visual novel with gacha elements, and you go through each chapter of the story, and each chapter of the story takes place basically. Last week I explained that you start in the future, right?
Right.
And apparently humans have figured out how to look into the future in order to plan. Like humanity, it's like, oh, are we on the right track? Yeah, we good. Keep doing that good human thing. And then one day, their big future telling machine just goes blank.
Oh.
And then they're like, yo, what's up with that? That's bad, that's a wrong. And then eventually they figure out it's because we have no future anymore. Yeah. So
Super burn.
so the whole crux of the story now is to go back in time and fix singularities in the timeline in order to set
Okay.
the course of humanity straight again.
That's a bad idea.
So it's just Back to the Future.
Yeah, basically. And
Yeah.
in the Fate
Genghis
universe,
Khan, Marty.
yeah, in the Fate universe,
Get him in the phone booth.
there's
With Bill
something
and Ted.
The Libyans.
in the Fate universe. There's something called a Holy Grail War,
Sure.
Yeah.
which is basically
That's the base anime.
No, that's the base anime. There's a Holy Grail, and a bunch of servants fight over it, and
Yep.
whoever
Yeah.
gets it gets a wish or something.
Yep.
And apparently,
I know.
Yeah, that's the base anime.
and apparently, in
Indiana
these,
Jones, yeah.
in these 7 points of history, Holy Grails have appeared and fucked up the timeline because people
Okay.
kept winning them and like destroying the timeline. So you have to go back in time and fix this. So
That's how you save the universe.
Yes. So for the first one,
that.
it thrust me into the middle of the 100-Year War in France.
boy.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Yeah. You
yeah.
got really thrown into a hallway as a hot dog.
Assassino.
Assassin. No, that's
Italian.
France. No, yeah.
Yeah, Unity was
In
in
Unity. But they didn't say assassino. They were like, assassin.
Ari, ari, ari.
Oui, oui.
Assassin.
But they-
Oui.
Assassin.
So there, I went through an adventure with Jean d'Arc.
Hey.
Yeah. Trying to retrieve the Holy Grail, and once I finished with that, now I'm in Rome, trying to fix problems of Rome because the Holy Grail appeared there too. So, as a
Is the Holy Grail like the smash ball of this thing where everyone just goes for it?
No, yeah,
Then
basically.
it sometimes explodes.
Yeah. Dude, you
It's
do.
more of like the Infinity Stones.
Dude, you do not know how on the money you are. But you're on the money too, because there's 7
The
of them.
gauntlet?
Wait, how many Infinity Stones are there? 6. Damn it.
7.
So it's just Dragon Ball.
It is Dragon.
Yeah, it's Dragon
Ball.
It's just Dragon Ball.
But do
There's
you
6
need
Infinity
all
Stones.
4 or all 6 of the Holy Grails?
No, you just
or-
need one.
Yeah, okay.
You just need one, but several have appeared throughout the
Okay,
timeline.
okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you collect all 7, then summon Shenron.
Super
Grand
Shen-
Order.
I'm
The
not
gold
there yet. I'm not
Shenron.
there yet.
Shenron Grand Order.
Yeah, dude, I'm not there yet. But so far, the story has been amusing. Let's say
Okay.
I wouldn't call it the best story. It's like a lot of it is poorly translated and poorly written, but it's amusing enough. Just seeing these characters from history just pop up randomly. Like while I was in France, like Elizabeth Bathory showed up.
Hey.
And then like then she was about to kill us because I bathed in the blood of virgins. I'm real evil and shit.
Yeah.
And then this anime maho shoujo type character shows up and like defends us and they're like, I will defend you for France. And I'm like, who the fuck could this be? Because like she really loves France and she keeps saying like Viva la France, Viva la France. And I'm like, okay,
Jean Valjean.
I'm John Valjean.
and like I'm like, who the fuck are you? And then she introduces herself. I'm Marie Antoinette. And I'm like,
Okay.
oh, okay. So it's like just bumping into these characters from history has been amusing. Dude, we were on an adventure with Jean
Luke Picard.
No.
That's the other thing.
Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc. There was Marie Antoinette.
Yeah.
There was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Motherfucker.
There was
Is he a woman waifu or a husband?
he's a mystical husbando.
Okay.
He's a
All
mystical
right.
husbando.
All right.
And-
now we talk.
And I didn't know about this, but apparently back in the day there was like a rumor that like Mozart proposed to Marie Antoinette when he was 6, and like
Okay.
no, yeah, dude. They pull all these tiny little rumors or facts about these characters, and it's interesting. I mean, we were also on this adventure with dude, what's your name?
This sounds like Bill and Ted, actually.
Dude, yeah, it's so fucking weird. It's like anime uwu Bill and Ted. It's like it's just so animified.
For the younger viewers who don't know who Bill and Ted is,
it's John Wick and
Oh, the other guy didn't really.
and that guy from Bill and Ted.
Alex Winters, I think is his
No,
name.
yeah, pretty much.
they time travel in a phone box that was given to them by George Carlin. It's an 80s film.
Was it George
Bastard.
Carlin?
Is it 80s?
They're making a new movie.
Yeah, Bill and Ted
Yeah.
3, where the show must go on. Something like that.
Oh man,
Okay.
oh man. So
Have you seen Hitler yet?
thankfully, no.
There's a
Thankfully, no.
Hitler?
Thankfully,
Going
no.
through history.
Yeah.
Is it a waifu?
Probably.
Probably.
Who knows, man?
Yeah.
Because
She's
I-
probably. No, I'm not gonna do it.
dude,
It's a lady with a mustache.
because you can summon all of these people, and like one of them is like Oda Nobunaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Demon King of
The
Japan.
Demon King of Japan.
guy from Onimusha.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess, but it's a loli.
What?
But
What?
I get it.
But it's a lolly with a lot of rifles. Floating rifles.
Guns?
Yeah.
I cannot.
I thought Nobunaga was using swords.
I don't... No,
Nobunaga was using demons.
No, she...
I thought the only guns were the ones that killed the Akatsuki. No, wait.
You mean
No,
the
no.
Oni gang?
The only gang.
The Jupon katana.
The Jupon katana. The Jupon katana.
All right.
So, I think one of the reasons why I suddenly got invested into it was because, I mean, sure. But the other part is I come from, I'm not sure if I talked about this on the podcast, but I come from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And that is also another gacha game that I fell heavily into.
Yeah.
Does it deal with history?
No.
The history of
The
Final
history of-
Fantasy.
The history of Final Fantasy.
Fictional history
Yeah,
of Final Fantasy.
it's actually the same setup except you pull Final Fantasy characters.
But
Yeah.
there's no cloud.
There's still Hitler.
But it's
There's
Is
still
there?
Hitler.
it's
It's me, Kafka.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the Hitler.
I'll get you.
Sephiroth is the Nobunaga of Final Fantasy.
You're not
Yeah.
even... No, you're pretty...
Yeah.
You're pretty wrong.
You're pretty close.
Okay.
Pretty
I
close,
didn't
pretty close.
say that to be wrong.
No, yeah.
Wonder who.
I know
who,
I'm right.
Who do you want to pop up next?
In history, I want to meet Attilda Han as a waifu.
I actually recently pulled Jekyll.
Ah.
Yeah.
History.
No, yeah.
Do you mean like
Famous
Dr.
historical
Jekyll?
figure, Dr. Jekyll.
No, yeah, but
And his compatriot, Mr. Hyde.
and actually, while that was happening, the game, as if self-aware, explained itself to me, saying that we are not only pulling from history, but we're all and
Okay.
basically we're the world is information. Everything is information. So anything that has been put out into the world there as information, we can pull.
Yeah, basically the ultimate fanfiction movie.
Yes.
I want to meet Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
Too
that would be
soon.
nice.
Too soon.
A bit too
He'd be
soon.
awesome. He'd be so freaking awesome.
Because
Oh,
we are talking about how these people are getting turned into waifus. I don't want.
Waifu
It
Kobe
doesn't
Bryant.
have to be a waifu.
You know what? Like, it's a bit interesting because, like, for all of you that don't know, Saber, like the girl everyone associates with Fate,
Right.
is supposed to be King Arthur, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's supposed to be King Arthur, and like they when they do that reveal in this game, it's like people are like, oh wait, King Arthur wasn't the dude, and then like, oh no, yeah,
His name's fucking Arthur.
no, she explains herself like, no, yeah, back in my day, if you were a girl, you couldn't do anything, so I had to pretend to be a man.
They
And
Mulan to her.
no, yeah,
I'm into that,
No,
yeah.
no. So she explained it that way, and I was like, "That's interesting." But as far as the art goes, I know that that's not the whole reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So you're saying Nobunaga with tits was trying to pretend to be
no
a
tits,
man?
lolly. Excuse me.
Ooh,
Yeah, sure.
crush counter.
Crush Oh God.
Who's your turn?
Wait, where was I? So basically,
Saber being a man.
no.
Yeah.
I can't handle this.
I was saying.
I was saying like girl, and then he had to point out no tits,
No tits.
lolly. And I'm just-
absolutely no
I'm
tits.
just stunned that like this is what's normal for you people.
No.
What do
Just
you
for
mean?
grades.
No.
You
just
people.
for him.
No. Yeah. No. That's just me.
It's a
Hell?
little something.
No,
it's
that's just-
something. It's
no, yeah.
definitely something.
Definitely
And
something.
none of you flinched.
No, we flinched
none
last
of
week.
you flinched.
We flinched last week.
We know Emile well
Keeping
enough
the
to
audio
know-
clean, baby.
to know his
It's
perks,
internal
his
flinching.
So
We're building it
Nobunaga
up.
As a girl,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
pretended to be a man.
No.
this
King
is
Arthur.
Saber.
King Arthur. I don't know anything
Just
about.
King
Yeah, I'm
Arthur.
just assuming that it was similar reasons.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
No,
I have
isn't
no
there
idea.
art of male Saber that
There
popped up?
is. There is also Art of Male Saber.
Because I just thought that, when you become like a stand, your form changes every now and then.
They also explain that. So basically, what I'm trying to say is like there are no rules in this universe.
Nice.
Anything
Okay.
can happen.
Yeah, it's like Ready Player One.
No,
Fuck.
yeah. It's like,
It's bullshit.
it's absolute bullshit. Anything can happen. But so far, I've been having a good time. Like I said, the story's not great. It's amusing at times. But I think I'm just enjoying just going through another number
Okay.
go up game.
Yeah, just like life.
Yeah, and so
Everything you said is about life.
so
I wish my number.
like I was saying, I came from Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, and I think the reason why I fell into this is because Fate Grand Order seems a little bit more fair than
Okay.
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
comes to
when it comes
The
to
gacha
the
parts.
gacha part,
Yeah.
the gacha part, because in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, like, not only are you competing with these ridiculous gacha percentages, like, oh, it's like 0.4% to roll a
my
Cloud
God.
Strife or something, because
That
there's
low?
yeah, dude,
Jesus
there's so
Christ.
many characters. Here, the first of all, the percentage isn't that low, but the worst part about Final Fantasy Brave Exvius before, in order to get the most out of your character, you have to roll them multiple times. So in order for me to have like the best Cloud Strife, I need to roll that Cloud Strife like at least 4 times.
Like you stack
Jesus.
them up.
Yeah, which is impossible. Almost fucking
Unless
impossible.
you give them money.
Yeah, unless you give them money. And even then, it's
You
not
don't get
sure. It's not sure. Here in Fate, like, the numerical stuff doesn't seem to matter as much.
Okay.
So, I think the emphasis is just to get who you want and focus on them. So it doesn't matter if they're the strongest. It doesn't matter if they're optimal. But as long as you build your dream team, I think that's what matters.
Dude.
So I'm into that.
Yeah.
Shaq in there.
Yeah, dude.
Dude.
Shaq
Scottie Pippen.
from history.
Scottie Pippen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Who was in the dream team?
Gwen Stefani.
Basketball facts. Quick, hit me with the
Shit.
99 dream team.
Bugs Bunny, Lola Bunny, Tasmanian Devil,
Marvin the Martian.
Yeah.
Yosemite
Marvin
Sam.
the Martian
Horn, Leghorn,
Oh wait, no, he's
Was he?
the
Did he
referee.
play?
Yeah,
No, he
yeah,
was the
yeah.
ref.
He's the referee.
Tweety.
I'll
Sylvester.
say.
You've
Foghorn
solved my dream team
Leghorn.
puzzle. Continue, Emile.
No, yeah.
Back to you, Emile.
So I've been having fun with that, and I think the last part that really made me like really fall into the hole was when I first rolled. Because when you summon like either 10 at a time or 1 at a time, but like I managed to like really luck out apparently, and I got some really good heroes, whatever, and I got some really good servants, and now that I
That's what
have
they're called in the.
Sure.
yeah,
Sure.
now that I have 2 5 stars and like 4 4 stars, it's like I'm kind of invested, so I'm just gonna keep going. But I'm gonna try my best not to spend money on this thing, because when I was at Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, there was a point that I was like, yo, you know, it's a point of pride that I never spend any money on these games, but I've never tried it, so I don't have the shitting rights. So I tried it. I was like, I've never done it. Who knows?
Yeah.
It felt so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
It felt so bad.
Bad gotcha.
Immediately?
Dude, I think that's one of the reasons I stopped playing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Oh.
Because
Oh, when you started,
It just reaches a paywall.
no, yeah.
Like, why? Why
Because
did it feel so bad?
it felt bad because what do you call it? Your money didn't go anywhere substantial. It's still a random roll.
Yeah, imagine opening Magic the Gathering booster.
Yeah.
And it's all just lands.
Yes, it's all just
Dude.
lands. Because
Wait a
you get to a
second.
point of account maturity, I suppose, that you've gotten so many things that when you open that pack, it's
Yeah.
like
Nothing.
Rob said,
Most of them
it's
is
just
garbage.
lands.
Yeah.
Oh, so you bought like a pack.
Yes,
So
you-
basically you bought a
So
booster.
imagine you grind out a few games to get 1 booster pack,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You can just skip that part and just buy 3 booster packs by paying real money.
I got you.
But like, it doesn't improve your chances of pulling like good rares.
Yeah.
You can't straight up buy
No.
Cloud
No,
Strife.
no.
That would be too
Yeah.
easy.
No, that would be too easy. And, I mean, there are limited time events where you can exchange stuff for that, but you have to grind for that too. So
Yeah.
I think,
Gotcha.
as far as I'm concerned, I think I found my gacha game for the season, I suppose, and I'm gonna keep playing it.
Would you say it gotcha?
Rob made this joke earlier off air, and like,
Saying it.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah, I look up to you so much. It makes sense that you.
Yeah.
It makes sense that you.
2 steps ahead, you're 1 step behind.
Yeah.
So,
Makes it 3 steps.
that's all the gaming I've been up to, but there was also something else that happened throughout the week. Just yesterday actually, I managed to attend one of my very first sporting events.
Oh, yes. Emile,
Sporting event.
the
Yes.
combat sport man.
The combat sportman. So I would like to thank our partners over at One Championship
Oh, dude, One.
for
Yo.
They're the one.
for graciously giving us a bunch of tickets. So I was able to attend one of the fights that happened yesterday here in Manila. And it was my first time experiencing like an MMA cage fight.
Match, yeah.
No
thing.
kayfabe. Oh,
No,
crap.
yeah, no kayfabe, no anything. There were entrances
Imagine.
though.
Sure.
So so I get to the arena and like we go to the VIP area and we pick up our tickets there.
Yeah.
And so the line for this thing is like huge. I've
Yeah.
never been to an event at the MOA Arena, so I didn't know that it was kind of like a mini mall inside, but it's all just food.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. I had no idea. And everyone was wearing face masks. Everyone was like scared, but everyone still wanted to go to this event. And I'm like, okay, let's see what this is all about.
Yeah.
I don't know what this fighting is all about.
This fighting.
No. So we get into our seats and shit like that. And I think the number one thing I enjoyed the most would probably be the entrances.
Okay.
No, the entrances were sick. Not all of them were sick, but there was one guy in particular. I forget where he was from, but he was doing a lot of Muay Thai.
Yeah.
But like, he just really hams it up during his entrance, and the crowd was fucking loving it.
Cool.
And like, he brought it around though, from cringe to the crowd getting with him.
Okay.
Because he started the opening of his entrance with Baby Shark.
Well, what?
Yes, dude,
Why?
and it's like it was the absolute like the arena was just like, what is happening? What is happening?
Lord
Because
God.
like Baby Shark just starts playing full blast on
Yeah.
on the stadium speakers, and like there was just a deafening silence of like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like everything was dark. Baby Shark is playing. You're in the Coliseum. What's happening?
Is this how we die?
Is this how we
Is
die?
this how democracy dies?
Dude, and
Winning
With
Baby
thunderous
Shark.
applause.
Thunderous Baby Shark.
and then the spotlight just hits the guy, and he's
Yeah.
just standing there
Yeah.
to Baby Shark, and then
God.
two more spotlights hit him behind, right?
Yeah.
And his entourage are both dressed in shark outfits,
Huh?
and then we're just like, all right, let's keep it going, and then suddenly the looping Baby Shark music just like starts transforming and remixing into like a
Oh.
sick beat.
Yo!
And then we're
Yo.
like, okay.
Okay.
And then like he just keeps working the crowd, and then
Dude.
like once the crowd is finally behind him,
Yeah.
he starts Fortnite dancing down the runway. he does the floss, he does all sorts of shit, and I'm like, wow, this guy. And,
What a nerd.
dude, it totally helps that he won his match.
You win? Oh, thank God. Thank fucking God.
It totally helps that he won his match.
Yeah.
So I think one of the things that surprised me the most about professional fighting is it's so bombastic, right? Like there's lights everywhere, there's pyrotechnics, there's big blasted music.
Yeah.
Everyone was wearing those LED bracelets that they could program to like do signs throughout the
Oh, for real?
throughout the audience. Yeah. It was interesting. But the thing is, once the fight starts, silence.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing because like I was expecting like
This is awesome.
no like I was expecting like a commentator or something because that's how I see it on TV, but like nothing. It's like all the lights turn off except for the ones in the ring. All the music goes away, all the commentating goes away, and you're just watching two guys beat each other up in the middle of a Coliseum.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
you know,
just like-
gladiator days.
Just like Rome.
Gladiator days, yeah.
No, yeah. And I'm like, wow, this is kind of like real primal. And I'm like,
Like gladiators.
no, yeah. And the whole time, because like we're a gaming company, right?
Right.
And like we were kind of really out of our element. We were just like, good whiff. Why didn't he punish?
Oh,
It's like,
Sick shimmies.
Yeah, dude.
Dapat orbital
Grab,
na yun.
grab.
no,
He didn't
yeah,
take that
yeah.
throw.
Orbital.
No, yeah.
Get off me. Get
Bubble,
off me.
bubble.
Get
it
off me,
again.
bro.
Dude,
Tech
yeah.
roll, tech roll.
We,
Dude, I'd love that.
dude.
Stop singing.
Stop that singing.
Finish
I
him.
can imagine Tasty Steve actually commentating on 1FC.
Can you imagine?
Dude, let's just
Yeah, can you imagine?
Why don't we do that? Why don't we stream a fight and then we do fighting game commentary over it?
Dude, that's not bad. That's
No.
not bad.
Because fights go on longer.
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
I was surprised at how short the fights were
Yeah,
actually.
you were
Yeah.
lucky.
Because it's just 5 minutes.
How many rounds?
3 rounds of 5 minutes each. That's for all of the fights leading up to the title card.
Yeah.
And the title card is 5
5 rounds.
rounds of 5 minutes each.
Right.
And it was surprising how fast the fights were, but like looking back on it, actually 15 minutes is actually a pretty long time for two guys to be hitting
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
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 And during the first fight, it ended in 20 seconds.
Sweet.
Jesus.
Sweet.
Yeah, dude, that guy was like out.
Stunner agad.
No, he tapped out of a submission.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, not cool. He was on the stretcher after. Not cool.
He'll make it back.
No, yeah, he'll make it back. He'll make it back. But
No run-ins. No Kane saving the Undertaker.
no,
That's too bad.
no,
Dude, everything you're asking for is at PWR
Okay.
no. Yeah, that's
and
true.
MWF.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think my experience of I shouldn't say UFC because it's not UFC. It's one championship.
Right.
Championship. There's a difference, people. It's just
One is banana ketchup.
One is WCW and one is
Maybe,
WWE.
dude. I'm just not as familiar with it as I should be. But I can say that I finally experienced one of my first live fighting events.
Yeah. Is it
And
Sport.
yeah.
Sport fighting.
Yeah. It was interesting. It was fun. I actually like we were planning on going early, but we ended up finishing the fights.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah. It was pretty
How
fun.
many fights were in the card?
There was like 6 lead-ups and like 1 title card. Yeah.
How did you feel about the violence? Like first hand looking at the violence.
It's not that bad, honestly. Honestly, there are rules in place, so it doesn't get too bad.
Okay.
I mean,
Appreciate the sweet science of it all.
Sweet science.
Yeah.
You know,
Science.
Like, how
Leverage and stuff
their discipline or their
Dude,
martial art
dude,
works.
like the craziest part for me was, you know how I said that when the fight starts, everything goes silent,
Yeah.
right? And like we were sitting like moderately far, like we had good seats, but like still, I was like so far away from these men, right? But when a punch lands, you could hear it echo throughout the Coliseum,
man.
and I was just like, oh my god, how hard are they hitting each other?
Those are good acoustics.
Dude, it's like whenever we heard like a punch or a kick hit, we were just like, oh my, if we can hear it, what's going on?
Dude, yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Was it electric?
Dude.
'Cause I asked because like my dad, I saw the change in my dad when he was given tickets also to watch 1FC, and he was so pumped. Like he was so pumped to watch it.
Yeah.
Going out of the house, he was like, "Oh, I'm watching 1FC tonight," and like I can't wait. Blah blah blah. This guy is watching. This guy is fighting. This guy is fighting. When he comes back, he's like, "Ooh."
Too
He
much.
was like,
Too much.
yeah, it was a bit too much. He
Dude,
said, like,
it's kind of intense, and like during the title card, a lot of the time spent was on the ground, like wrestling each other,
yeah.
and just like not like to the naked eye, not much is going on, but like every once in a while, you'll see these points of release where you realize that they're just exerting their muscles the whole time, and you're just like,
yeah.
oh my god, and like.
It's a fight.
No, yeah, there were some sick moments. I will have to say that experiencing a production of that level was enjoyable, and thank you to our partners at 1FC. I think the worst part that happened, probably, was that during one of the fights leading up to the title card, there was one fighter who was Filipino, going up against someone from China. And
oh boy.
and okay,
Where do we go?
It starts out pretty bad already because the entrance of the fighter from China was very patriotic. Red everywhere.
Gotcha.
Big Chinese lyrics.
Big ones.
Yeah.
What are you laughing, Rob?
Why are you? You're Chinese. Big Chinese lyrics. Yeah.
I mean, you can see the Chinese.
No, yeah.
Moving on.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Emile knows Chinese.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah. Like life-size sticker Chinese.
So
wait.
so we've established
Waterproof with googly
we've
eyes.
established basically Philippines versus China, right?
Oh, God.
So that's the feeling of the room. And number 2, the guy representing the Philippines had a
Do you
very
have a mask on?
No, he had a very hometown hero kind of like way about him. So of course the crowd is already behind him.
Great.
Yeah.
The worst part was behind us, directly behind us. There were a bunch of foreigners sitting behind us. I'm not sure if they were American, but they sure sounded American.
Oh, Boise.
They started chanting Corona. And like
No.
yeah,
Why were the Americans the
dude,
dickheads?
I don't know, man. But
they're
but
always.
no, but
They're the colonizers.
I know,
Yeah.
but like not in this country.
But
We're
like-
usually.
but like the
bigger
worst
dickheads.
part is the rest of
No, they were pretty big.
dude, the rest of the arena just like goes with it.
No.
And then like
no.
dude, thankfully I was out of the arena for most of this when it was happening because I was picking up another friend who was gonna watch with us. But like when I came back in, I'm just like, are they chanting? Are they
A virus?
Phil? Yeah, Phil. Can you catch me up? Who started this? The guy's behind us. And so
It makes you mad.
and to add to that, the Chinese fighter kept getting called for fouls.
Okay.
Oh no, that'll
On what grounds?
get you the heel hit.
No, yeah, no, absolute heel hate. Cause like during certain submissions, he was like, punching the guy in like the wrong way. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what constitutes as wrong.
I don't know.
But
Rabbit
like,
punches, probably rabbit punches.
What are rabbit
behind
punches?
the head? I know,
Oh,
it
no.
shouldn't be
No.
behind the head because that's legal.
dude, I'm not
So
sure,
what-
but he was doing some punches that didn't seem legal and seemed dirty.
Yeah,
and like
brass knuckles on.
every time he did it, the fight would stop.
Yeah.
And then like the judges would review the footage and it would play on the screen.
Yeah.
And like whenever the dirty punch would be seen,
Yeah.
the whole crowd would just go like, oh.
Did he punch it while the other dude's in one knee?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is that the
Oh,
rule?
the proposal punch? No, you can do that. You can
Dude.
do a proposal punch.
That's
That's what you call that.
Dude, I don't know enough about fighting, but like this
Maybe
was
it's
just not helping this guy's case.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see why.
Yeah.
Like even in fouls in
Yeah.
basketball, if you get caught in doing a dirty foul and it plays on screen,
Dude.
the crowd is automatically like,
Mhm.
out of you. Maybe it's like a Leroy situation where he pulls out a cane
gun.
from out of nowhere.
Oh man.
He's like, "Bish, bish, bish," and then
Come
by the
on,
time
sugar.
he-
Like I wish I knew more about the rules so that I could explain it to you guys, but like that was probably the worst.
Interesting.
That was the worst part and the most awkward that the arena got. The best one.
Okay.
The best moment though, however, was during the title card.
Yeah.
And Joshua Pasio, our boy from the Philippines, was kicking ass.
Alright.
And he was fighting someone like way taller than him too. So like it was pretty cool. And during the fifth round, where everything was wrapping up,
Going to this.
the dudes to my right,
Main event.
the dudes to my right just started they just started chanting, "Tapusin, tapusin,
yeah.
tapusin."
That's
And
good.
then, like for a good like 15 seconds, everyone just started shouting "tapusin," and I'm like, "This is the best,
Dude,
This is
dude,
the best."
That was nice.
No,
I
yeah.
love that everyone knows that chant.
Yeah.
Like
Dude,
even
yeah.
in the SEA Games, like they throw out tapusin tapusin,
No,
and like
that's
people
nice.
would know to
And
chant
also
it.
someone would just go screeching like,
Oh, tapusin.
No, yeah. It was not bad. I had a good time, and that's been my week.
All right.
Nice.
Very nice. Very violent.
Violent week. Violent
Yeah.
week.
Violence and waifus.
Violence
and
This
waifus.
week. Yeah. Do you want to go next, Mr. Samson Man?
not much has happened also in
Okay.
my week because I was busy with work and on the media consumption.
Yeah.
I only watched one show
Ooh.
on Netflix and it was I think Giri Haji.
Giri Haji.
Yeah.
Giri Haji.
Why do you look
Is
at me as if I should know that?
Because it's
You should know
Japanese.
that.
I don't
Big
know,
Japanese
dude.
words.
You. Big Japanese.
So what
word.
is Giri Haji?
So it's it is Giri Haji. It means
Alright.
duty and shame.
Dude.
Duty and shame?
Yeah.
Oh.
Duty.
Duty.
It's a Netflix and BBC
Ooh.
cross promoted
Okay.
show.
Uh-huh.
I think.
BBC.
Yeah, where it's basically about
Documentary?
it's basically about the detective
Uh-huh.
who is trying to find this Yakuza brother
Ooh.
who's being framed of a death of a certain Yakuza member, like a cousin of a Yakuza member or nephew of a Yakuza member.
Uh-huh.
And this brother is in London, so he goes to London and he tries to look for his brother.
Ooh.
So that's it.
BBC involvement. I see it
Yeah,
now.
There it is.
It's not live action, right?
it's live action.
It's live action?
Yeah,
Okay.
And,
But Japanese.
Japanese.
Okay,
cool.
okay.
I mean, not everything live action Japanese is Sentai and
Right.
I don't know.
Wow.
Did you say with an H or with an S?
Sentai.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Top Gear.
Top Gear.
Sentai.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tokusatsu, man.
Yeah.
So
Jeremy
explain this to
Clarkson.
us. Explain this to us.
What?
What is
this
duty
show?
and honor?
But yeah, it's I just explained it to you.
No,
No,
I mean
no,
like,
like-
what's
like-
good about it?
what's
What you
good
like
about
it?
it?
What's good about it? I don't know, man. Like it's one of those rare Netflix Japanese
Shows?
dramas.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Because I seldom like see Japanese dramas in Netflix. Like there are a few.
There are.
But this one's new, and it also has like, because of the involvement of BBC, they have other like known English actors like
Benedict Cumberbatch.
no, like that woman who voiced Merida from
Brave?
from
Brave?
Yeah,
Brave.
Brave.
It's me, merda.
Is she actually Scottish?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
No,
So she's there, and yeah, it's
Shaka you.
It's interesting. I haven't finished it yet, so that's why I can't give clear.
So what's the presentation style of the show?
Just like generic
It's not a
Japanese
mockumentary.
drama.
It's not a documentary,
No,
right?
no,
Because it's not BBC.
Of course, it's a fictional drama. And of course, because of it being a BBC production, also it has that that cool weird framing.
Cool,
involved.
weird framing.
How BBC frames their shots.
Oh, okay.
B-roll,
No,
everything?
Yeah.
No. Like
With
how
fast
they frame
cars.
their subjects just on the corner of this.
No,
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah. I gotcha.
But yeah,
That sounds
other than that,
interesting to check out.
I don't know. Like I enjoy it. Like it's not really the best
It's not-
story.
You wouldn't say it's a wreck?
It's not a wreck. Actually.
It's not a wreck, okay.
But it's just something that I wanna.
It's not
watch
a wreck.
during my...
It's an experience.
Yeah, it's Rush Hour 1.
Rush Hour 1?
Hey man, Rush Hour
Was
was
that being
good.
Oh, you poked a bear.
seminal classic?
Jackie Chan went to America to avenge his dead brother.
It is
Yeah?
Rush Hour 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
mean,
okay.
In concept.
In concept, not in quality.
Yeah. Good.
One, the brother's not dead in this show. And
He's just
Spoiler
missing.
alert.
Is that the spoiler?
He's being framed by the
For
Yakuza
being
for killing a nephew.
Yeah.
Just like Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Chris Tucker there somewhere?
Thank you, God.
Except instead of American, he's British. So it's like,
British.
what are you talking about?
What is it
Can you
good
understand the
for?
words?
They're all coming out of my
Absolutely
mouth.
nothing.
Is it really like that?
No.
No.
I'm just giving it to Rob.
It's in
There's
Ja-
no British child.
It's in Japanese,
in
right?
this show.
It's
Whoa.
both in Japanese
Whoa, is
and
it
British.
good?
Wait,
Primarily,
actually,
what's the
how do
primary
they understand each other?
That's a
Subtitles.
Tekken rules?
Okay.
That's a good
Subtitles.
thing because
Tekken rules?
the Japanese actors can speak English.
Okay.
okay.
So there's some.
Dude, Tekken rules would be sick.
Dude,
People are multilingual?
Dude,
I mean, it's 2020. Dude.
2020,
Fuck.
man. Anything can happen.
bro, I've been playing Tekken during the nights, and I'm going through the story mode, and I just want to say it's so fucking bonkers, dude.
Dude,
so stupid.
Tekken
Doesn't
rules,
matter, dude,
man.
it's fine.
Tekken rules.
Dude, the Josie story is so stupid.
Yeah,
I haven't played that.
She fights Panda, and then
because she's afraid.
she
of
was.
it.
Then the backstory goes like she was exploring her woods, and then suddenly she's met with a furry enemy, like a furry enemy, and then it's Panda. So you have to fight Panda. Or like Kuma, I mean. And then you fight Kuma, and then at the very end she goes like, "Oh, this is why we wanted to fight me? Because you wanted to give me this ring?"
You see, it's a
And
metaphor.
she just cries. It's so
Yeah.
dumb.
It's a metaphor for Filipino-Chinese relations.
Really?
Is it really?
Josie
No.
Rizal, Panda.
Wait, is it Panda
No,
or
Panda,
Kuma?
it's
It's Kuma.
It's Kuma.
It's a grizzly bear.
We don't
You said
even have.
Panda before.
Yeah.
I misspoke.
We don't even have grizzly bears in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
it's ridiculous. Like,
Komodo dragons.
moon bears.
Do we have moon bears?
No, we don't.
No,
No,
we
we
have
don't.
stray dogs.
Oh, no.
And in Tekken lore, Kuma ran the Zaibatsu for a while.
Yeah.
Akuma?
Yeah.
Kuma.
No.
Akuma, yeah.
No.
No, Kuma.
Kuma the bear
Kuma the bear
ran the Zaibatsu while
Yeah,
Haji was
It's not
missing.
Akuma,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
Kuma.
Kuma
It's
means
Kuma.
bear.
The
So
Kuma.
Akuma, a bear, ran.
Also, speaking of Tekken rules, like
Yeah.
how everyone talks in their like
Native language,
original
except
native tongue,
Josie.
except Josie and
So dumb.
who else? Yeah, Josie doesn't speak a lick of Filipino.
Yeah, I wanna try.
Xiao Yu is Chinese but speaks
Speaks
Japanese.
Japanese.
But that's okay because she's an exchange student.
Also, Alyssa speaks Japanese.
Alyssa speaks Japanese.
She's a Russian robot.
Beskonovich.
Oh, Lisa's Russian.
No, she's a Russian robot.
Okay.
Russian-made
robot.
Mhm.
Well,
Made by
you can
Dr.
program
B.
robots.
Yeah, you can program robots
I've seen
to speak
Westworld.
English.
It doesn't matter.
Kind of reflects how colonized.
Doesn't
we
look
are.
like anything to me.
But yeah, Giri Haji.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it's some of my filler. Like this stuff I just watched.
Okay.
Between breaks.
That's good.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's good. That's
So
good.
do they primarily speak in English for most of the show?
When they're speaking to English people.
Okay.
Of course, if they're speaking.
Okay.
On,
Yeah, when they meet Scottish people, they speak Scottish.
Nice.
Nice.
They're those people that just have contagious accents.
Yeah.
Like, You start
It's
talking.
it's an auto translator.
Oh my god.
Because I'm one of those people, and it's so bad, dude. Like whenever I'm someplace else,
Oh.
I start like
Adapting
conversing
the
in-
accent.
Yeah, and I'm like I'm pulling out the laws in Singapore and then, or in Thailand.
Have I
I'm
told
like,
you guys
oof.
that story?
No.
Like one of the times I was in Singapore, I was trying to get to Orchard Road, and like I get in a taxi and I tell him like Orchard Road, is it okay if you take me to Orchard Road? And he's like, what? I don't what? And I'm like, Orchard Road, and he's like, and I felt so bad doing it, but I did it. So I say like Orchard Road la. And he goes like, I gotcha. And I'm like, was
Successfully
I,
typecasted.
is that bad that I did that?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
It's not.
Okay, good.
If it reached that level,
Yeah.
dude, that
Yeah.
happens to me here.
No, yeah?
Like I order water through the phone.
Yeah?
So we live on like the 4th floor.
Yeah?
So I go like 4th floor. Huh? Saan? Sa 4th floor. 4th floor. Okay, sir.
Yes, port floor. Actually, Donna says that a lot about me, that my accent changes when
4th floor.
my accent changes when I'm pumping gas.
Really?
No, yeah.
You just
Only
go
when pumping.
No, yes.
You
Yeah.
just go angry.
No.
I just
Barok Emile.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. I don't know.
Do it.
Boss
Kuya.
Pultang.
Pultang.
Boss Pultang.
Yeah.
I just admire your flexibility, you guys. Consistently stay myself in any situation.
That's why I look up to you.
Yeah. We're social chameleons.
Yeah.
But you.
Or
like-
Rob Cham,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
You're gonna say
I like to think of myself as a social flubber.
Social flubber.
Yeah.
Green?
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
reference.
Oh, Robin Williams.
I love that yellow UFO.
Was Robin Williams in Flubber?
Yeah, he was the
Oh
main
my
guy.
god!
Did Flubber have a voice?
No,
he's
he's
not
the doctor.
He's the
guy.
scientist.
He's the guy.
He's the-
Right.
Flubber
He-
never talked.
Okay,
I
He
know.
danced.
I knew
Yeah.
this.
Robin Williams was a human chameleon. I get why.
He was a human chameleon.
He was.
Hello, children.
I'm Mrs. Doubtfire now.
Oh.
That was weird. That lady looked like
Robin
Williams.
Williams. Drag,
Yeah.
Because
He was so
Robin Williams.
uncanny.
Yo, man, I can't believe they built a robot in Bicentennial Man that looked like Robin Williams. Holy shit, dude.
He looked so much like
Yo,
him.
you ever watch Popeye? Can't believe when you translate Popeye to live action, he kind of looks like Robin Williams.
Dude, it's so weird that they
Dude,
got
you ever
actual
seen
Popeye.
Death to Smoochie?
No.
No.
None of you
no.
have. It's a
No.
Robin Williams film. It's great.
Dude.
Yo, remember?
Oh man.
You're just
can't
enumerating.
believe Peter Pan looks like Robin Williams.
Dude.
But
In
younger.
that documentary, you
Yeah.
seen that documentary called Hook?
When he ate that invisible colored food.
Right?
Yo.
And the
Sick.
giant crocodile was
Yeah,
like,
man.
I'll get you, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
No.
man.
He didn't say a goddamn thing.
Yo, Rufio was just tiny Robin Williams. Man.
Looky, I got hooky.
Okay.
Rufio.
How was
Yes.
how was the rest
Take
of
us
your
out of here, son.
Yeah, take us out. Take us out.
Yeah, tell us about your Robin Williams.
Oh man. So, speaking of Robin Williams,
He's my
Yeah, yeah,
hero.
yeah, yeah.
Really?
I've watched Gundam.
Wait a minute.
First of all, Robin Williams was into
Williams.
Evangelion.
Wait a minute.
Evangelion, not Gundam.
Holy shit.
In 1 hour photo.
Wait. I'm trying to get us
Blast
out
off.
of here. I'm trying to get us out of
Yes,
here.
his
Okay.
daughter named RX78-2.
So I've watched Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise.
Re-Rise, the
Yeah.
new current on
Yeah,
version.
yeah.
How is that?
I've watched the other one before. Like
Okay.
Gundam Build Divers. Didn't
Uh-huh.
like it. I didn't like it at all.
Ooh.
Because it was very similar to what it was in Gundam Build Fighters.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say
No, it's just
different.
tournament thing.
Oh, like
and
the
just,
arcs.
Yeah,
Okay.
just shonen thing. Fine.
Shonen thing.
Build Divers
Right.
Re-Rise is something different because they played well with the what's that online MMO Sekai
Ooh,
thing.
is it an
Okay.
isekai?
Not
No?
actually.
Okay.
No.
Damn it.
But that's the thing because the main plot is that this loner manages to come up close with a pub with a pickup group. Sorry,
Okay,
with a pickup group,
a pug.
which is basically just these losers, and they're not really that good. And one is someone who's trying to be like a superhero, and he's trying to flaunt his
Yeah, Justice Knight.
Yeah, Justice Knight. but in reality he's just a sore loser, and he's trying to be very confident or arrogant, but he has issues.
Okay.
Another one is he has a brother who's actually a prominent figure on the last anime. But
this is the wimpy kid?
Yeah,
with
the wimpy
tail?
kid. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's this. Well, there's this
Girl.
Oh.
Spoilers: it's not a girl.
Oh, it's a girl.
It's a girl?
But
it's a girl.
there's a
not a
dumber reason.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
All right.
So this group
Uh-huh.
actually came together because of one reason, that is they found a secret quest that has them rescue this village against these mobile suits.
Right.
And the catch is it's not actually a quest. It's probably real.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Because
Let's establish it. Because this was the ending of the previous show.
Okay.
Where a character in the old show existed because she was birthed from the video game. So it became a more prominent thing, and then, like, it's more socially... Like, it's accepted that life can be made in this video game. Like, the data of all these players manifests, and then it makes a character.
So there's an AI. There's
Living
AI
AI
now in this game world. And in Re-Rise, this group of players thought that it's actually a fixed
they
quest.
tackle these quests just like mission-based games.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So they treat it as games, but what they didn't know is that they're actually living AI.
Yeah.
And they have their own thing going on.
They farm.
They Enders gamed it.
Yeah,
Kind of.
that was what I was thinking.
Yeah, so that's part of the thing that I like about that show, and the other one is that they're not really good. Like his group,
They kind of suck. Yeah.
they kind of suck. So that's something that I'm looking for in the show.
People
the
that suck?
Gundams, because if you're a
People
pilot
that
of a
suck.
Gundam,
Yeah.
You're
automatically
invincible,
good, You're
yeah.
invincible. But this guy, like the main hero, pilots a Gundam that isn't really that.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he's
But
good,
he's not, like,
but his
indestructible.
machine
It's like a
is-
jobber machine.
his machine isn't that powerful. Like
Mhm.
you need to kind of like he needs to adapt to certain
Yeah.
situations. Because
This is the Gundam who has a base core that's a tiny Gundam.
yeah, like a baby.
Then his
Gundam.
backpack becomes like extra arms and
Yeah.
legs.
Okay.
So he
okay.
switches backpacks
Yeah.
on situations. Like for example, their enemy is melee
Melee.
based. So
He switches to a sword type.
Sword type.
Like Dexter's Lab.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like his backpack was the robot, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
the
Yeah,
dodgeball
yeah.
suit. Then he
Yeah.
goes into the giant mecha.
Okay,
Then
okay.
he becomes a mecha with his family.
Rob Cham is
like-
explaining this in terms I can understand.
Dexter, yeah.
I like
Yeah.
how consistent that is too.
Yeah.
Like that backpack is always there, and
Yeah.
it's the same design.
Yeah.
The robot's always the same.
Yeah,
And
so-
that's
so-
also
Yeah.
the thing in Gundam. Like
Really?
that's his mobile suits theme. This
Mhm.
backpacks based on names of planets
Mhm.
and so far and so forth.
Are these
Cool.
real planets?
Kind of. Yeah.
Have they got into
Wala pa
Uranus
nung-
yet?
wala pang-
Not yet.
Not yet, not
I
yet.
think Jupiter is the last one.
Earth, Venus,
Jupiter.
Mars.
Jupiter.
Is there Mercury?
I
Earth is the base form,
Those
right?
are planets.
What about the
Just
planet
one.
Moon?
No.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's,
no.
that's
Oh,
DuckTales.
no.
Mobile suit DuckTales.
The moon is not a planet.
Wait, so
You gotta watch that.
no,
man.
yeah, I have to. I have
Oh,
to.
you haven't watched it?
I
You
haven't.
Dude,
finished
he's not
the
done with season
DuckTales.
I haven't
two.
finished
The
DuckTales yet.
Moon Wars.
Mhm. So it's not an isekai. It's the whole time they're still playing a
They're still
game.
playing a
It's
game.
an
Yeah, he
Ender's
goes
game.
home at the end of the episode.
Okay, okay,
It's an
okay.
Ender's game.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that was enjoyable. I haven't
Cool.
like the series is still ongoing.
Okay.
Cool.
Right.
So I kind of drop it after episode 8.
Mhm.
So I'm farther than you.
Yeah.
Where-
So I'm just trying to like pile up
Yeah.
a few episodes
Before
like,
you watch it
yeah,
in one
before I
go.
watch one.
Yeah.
Where does one find this?
Oh, it's just in YouTube.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Gundam Info.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Gundam Info.
I
They-
remember
they-
Emile watched
Yeah.
Gundam 00.
Yeah, that's how I
just
watched.
in YouTube.
Right.
And that's how you
watch.
watch.
I watched I Am Bloody
yeah.
Orphans there. I remember.
Yeah. Gundam's great.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Can
My-
you imagine a Gundam isekai when someone like has a regular life then gets run over by
That
a
happens
truck,
in Build Fighter.
and then like
That
they
happens
wake
in
up
Build
as the
Fighters.
Gundam.
That's Gundam
Oh.
Wing.
That's Gundam Wing.
no.
God damn it!
How easily
Could you
baited
imagine?
are.
I'm very easily baited. I don't know. I don't know anything.
Can you imagine like going to like having a time travel anime and then you go back to the past and see historical Gundams?
Yeah. Like
Dude, the
Marie
Sherlock
Antoinette,
Holmes.
but
Yeah, yeah.
mecha.
Instead of
Mecha
being-
Antoinette.
Dude.
Mecha Antoinette,
Dude,
right?
you guys aren't even wrong.
Sherlock
Dom.
robot.
Dude,
Dom,
dude,
Sherlock
you guys
Dom.
aren't even wrong because I looked through the servant list in like FGO and there's mecha versions of some people.
Nice.
And then like,
That's their ancient weaponry.
dude, it just says in the description, this,
Gusto. I thought we were on the comedy gold and they already did it.
dude, Eiffel Gustav.
Fucking hell. Raffy, I really thought we had something where it's like, oh, mecha historical figures.
No.
Yeah.
Dude,
and then they
we're-
fucking did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like fucking upsetting.
We're Japan and we're ahead of your dumb shit.
Dude, it's so weird. Like, I looked through the servant list. There are mecha people, and like the descriptions just say, she kind of looks like the Mona Lisa.
Sure.
But,
I mean, technically Leonardo can. Like,
He can make
a
machines.
machine.
but
Yeah.
she's a robot.
yeah. Just like Bicentennial Man.
So if it's an artifact, it's a robot.
Maybe.
Have they made a Robin Williams waifu yet?
No.
Thank God.
No.
Oh, that
A mobile painting.
that's called Mrs. Doubtfire.
Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty are there, though.
damn.
Yep, totally
Like,
historic, real
historical.
people.
Again,
Real.
all fiction exists here.
Yes, all fiction exists.
If
All
I
fiction
think of
exists.
it, it becomes real in Fate.
Basically.
Can't wait for the Ninja
That's
Turtles
what the
to show
fan
up.
fiction does, yeah.
My
Alright.
issue with Divers Re-Rise is like it's cool how they don't show that the characters are overpowered and they each have a growing story.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't like the pacing. It's very slow.
Yeah. I
It's
expected
slower
it
than previous Divers, and Divers was
What's-
kind of a shit show.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
know.
robot to minute ratio?
Because that's the
Not
thing. Like,
much.
Not good.
I kind of expected how bad it is, but at the same time, like it's different than the previous.
It's very different,
Build Divers because it is slow because they aren't doing that tournament fight or Gundam fight on one episode
Yeah.
and then another few episodes there's an event fight or whatever.
Yeah.
They're trying to slowly build up their character development.
Right.
So it's
And
I appreciate
when
that.
they do reveals, like when they reveal that the girl member is an AI,
I already like predicted it on episode
right?
one,
But when you
dude.
see the suit,
yeah.
have you seen the suit? That was a cool moment.
Mm.
Actually, I like that. But then you see the twists a mile away, like it's so blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
And then like the main character is like, oh, you haven't smiled since like 2 years ago,
Damn.
and that's when the tragedy happened.
That's way too
And
close
it's like,
to real life, though.
oh, he had an AI girlfriend. I guess she died.
I have a theory on that.
All right.
It's not that things are predictable. It's just we've seen it before.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's what predictable is.
Yeah, but what I mean is there used to be a time when things weren't predictable. So I just don't feel like when you say like
It's
something's
predictable.
predictable
It's
at
not
our
a fair.
age.
It's not a fair.
Because like
assessment.
we all know where this is going. Any other way, it's
No,
unsatisfying.
I guess if you think about it that way, because the older you get, the more shit you experience, the more
Yeah.
predictable
Right.
the world becomes.
which
Plus
is
it's-
why some media stands out more to you now
Right.
compared to when you were a kid. And
Ah,
you
that's
saw
true. That's true.
Star Wars for the first time, and you were like, fathers.
Also, it's simplified because it's meant to cater to children.
Yeah, that's true.
that-
That's true.
it
It
That's
just
true.
it's really annoying when it takes 5 episodes for
You
one
can
of the
see
4
it.
characters to figure out one thing
All right,
that was
all right.
explained 3 episodes
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, so that's just bad storytelling and writing.
No,
Yeah.
I think the most
Or
frustrating.
Pacing is my issue.
storytelling because it is catered to children.
No, I
so-
think one of the most frustrating things about any story is when the characters are dumber than you are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but what if you just
Money
got smarter?
heist.
There was a
that's
time when you
true.
were dumber than these characters.
Money heist.
You
You're
just
right.
you solid snake it. Everything is in the form of a question.
Behind D. What's that? Me, known military expert, does not know what a hind D is.
Yeah, because
Elevator. Calorie mine.
someone
Elevator?
who was not smarter than Solid Snake wrote.
Shadow
Instant
Moses.
noodles.
Metal
What is
Gear.
this?
Calorie mate.
Calorie mate.
Mate.
Calorie mate.
I'm Solid Snake.
Solid
Oh,
snake. No,
I'm
it can't be.
I'm Solid Snake. Why don't you Choco? What was it?
Wallaby.
Choco Yui.
Huey.
Choco Yui.
Otacon, what's a hue?
All right.
Is that your weak one?
Yeah, that's my week.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
alright.
Really short
Alright.
week.
I feel like predictability
Yeah.
It's an issue.
I
is an
feel like
issue. Because of how old we've gotten.
We gotta solve the issue of predictability, Raffy.
Yeah, okay, so predictability, right? I think we all, like everyone who's seen stories and watched movies and all that stuff, can kind of figure out where a specific thing is going. But
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
think the art is in
The
the
characters.
storyteller.
The prestige.
Like, no. The storyteller, like crafting a world where you can't immediately tell.
No,
Exactly.
Like it's not the ending that determines the predictability. It's like how you obscure the facts, how you like put red herrings in there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not a question of where we end up.
I just thought of something, and it's
Brain blast.
Yeah, brain blast. Oh shit!
Yeah, man. Fucking Jimmy Neutron. You can't predict shit with that show.
It's about Watchmen. And,
Okay.
remember how who's that guy in the police force who died?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
The captain guy.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the
captain
white
guy.
dude.
In
Yeah.
episode 1, you guys like noticed how
Okay.
he burnt that farmhouse or that barn house
Yeah.
full of seventh
Cavalry.
cavalry, and it's because he's trying to hide his tracks.
Yeah.
Because
When did he burn? I forgot.
in
I forget.
episode 1, like because if he didn't burn that truck, he would have been found out that he's part of 7th Cavalry. Because like early on,
The
like,
cabbage
on
truck?
the first,
The
the first minutes of the episode,
Right.
like this cabbage truck driver killed a cop.
Yeah.
And
Right.
that's something that they didn't plan
Yeah.
as a 7th Cavalry, because if they do that, they will be found out. So
Right.
now that that police captain has to like fix whatever it is that's
Yeah.
happening. So,
Yeah. So he's helping out the 7th Cavalry.
Yeah.
so stuff like that.
It's
It's like
Just
if you
planting
go
the seeds.
planting the seeds, and,
Planting the
like-
seeds.
and it's something that if
stuff.
you try to rewatch it again,
You'll notice.
you'll notice that
Yeah, that's
cool.
That has to be my favorite part. Like figuring things out after the fact.
after
Yeah,
the show
but-
ends, and
but-
you have to revisit some of the moments.
Right. But my specific issue with Divers Re-Rise is they establish the AI like being living creatures in the previous show. And then people are aware that they exist. Like when one of the characters reveals that, oh, I'm an AI, like, oh, I've heard about those. And then there's like a sub-society of them existing.
Yeah.
But when they go back to the village, it's like, this can't be people. Like, it's just a dumb quest.
Okay, I see that.
No,
The regression.
Yeah.
yeah,
sucks.
just like Space Jam. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
forgot that Michael Jordan can.
With
switch
the Robin
his
Williams
arm.
Gundam.
No, Moran Mountain saw that the actual tunes that we thought were fake were actual beings.
I didn't really think that much.
Yeah, I didn't
about
really.
Space Jam.
No, yeah.
I didn't. I
What
don't know.
we are?
Michael Jordan
we see
freaked out.
These are cartoons.
Uh-huh.
When we're in Space Jam rules, they're just cartoons doing the same thing over and over again. They have their own society, underground. We don't think of them as actual living human beings.
Right?
Yeah,
Like
so
beings.
so kind of like the AI and
No,
Gundam
yeah.
Builder.
Actually, Rob's
Wow.
been pretty on point with the parallelism.
Yeah.
Sick.
Mhm. Just like
That's what-
Rush Hour 1.
Yeah, actually.
No, he's been on point.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
been
yeah.
on point.
This is why he has 100% more awards than us.
Oh, man.
But that makes me have
Alright, yeah.
0.
No.
Yeah, we have 0.
Yeah, 100% of 0 is 0.
No, you have one. We have
You
none.
know what I meant, Rob. All right,
It's
do you wanna-
200%.
Wait, was that it?
Yeah,
Ending on the
yeah,
Gundam?
yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Since guests go last,
yeah.
take us, Migoy.
Alright, so I've been watching the animus as well.
Oh,
Mm.
What
Because
animus?
I've been on the Yu-Gi-Oh hype train. I'm watching the just finished like recent anime Yu-Gi-Oh VRAINS.
oh, I've heard you. I've seen you post about
How do you
Yeah.
spell that?
It's brains with a V.
Okay.
Brains with a V.
Everything's
Yeah.
better with a V.
So virtual brains.
Yeah.
VR ains.
So it's like
Okay. That's the title.
Yeah.
it's basically like they go into a digital world.
Digital monsters.
Like they can do different things, but they mainly just play cards. Which is
You
what
have
I
all
don't
the
get.
power.
Yeah.
Sounds like this
Virtual
podcast. They could be doing different things, but they play Magic the Gathering.
Dude, just like VR chat. Come
Yeah,
on.
just like
Yeah,
VR
yeah.
chat.
Just like VR chat.
But they but it primarily involves around playing the card game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
They
oh
could
the,
have been like Kings of
You
this
could have been
world.
gods.
But they're
Big
big
gods.
cards.
But let's decide everything with a duel.
It could have been
Did it-
just
did
like
it-
that one Black Mirror episode.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh shit!
Oh.
The one where he fucks a pig.
Oh no.
The one where they're working out for points.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
you
no,
mean
no,
1
no,
million
no.
merits?
No.
10 million merits.
I'm talking about the
15
one where
million
they
merits.
just have sex in VR all the time.
Ah.
Yes. They could have been doing that.
Fighting
Yeah.
vipers.
Fighting Vipers.
Nosedive.
Have you seen that there's a pop-up like new shop that's called Fighting Vipers in the
No.
Philippines?
Oh.
There's a small like PlayStation rental fighting game shop.
Oh, that's
They
great.
probably
named
know.
it
Yeah,
Fighting
they
Vipers.
probably
yeah,
know.
yeah,
They
yeah.
probably
if they're Black Mirror, like enthusiasts, when a customer returns the thing they rented,
Do they
welcome
have?
back, regular user.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
They better at least have a station of striking vipers in there.
So how's Vrains?
Yeah, tell us about your brains.
So you know how the regular base Yu-Gi-Oh card rule has like the 5 monster zones, the 5 trap zones.
Yeah.
No.
They promote the newer released format called Speed Duels,
Okay.
which is what they follow on the Duel Links mobile game,
Okay.
Yeah.
where you have 3 zones instead of the 5.
That's
Ah.
2 less.
Yep, that's
Shit.
math.
That's
Good math.
math.
But
Shit.
they introduced the new
4
Link
less.
Monster mechanic, which isn't present in Duel Links, but it's present in the current Master Rule 4 of the paper card game.
Yeah.
So that's how they introduced the new Link summoning mechanics, how their gimmicks work, but
Okay.
also, like, I guess promote the speed duel format,
Yeah.
which there used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh show called Yu-Gi-Oh 5D. It's the
Okay.
one where they race on bikes while playing card games.
Of course.
I have
So
a question. Is the life total still the same, even though the...
no, they go back to 4,000, which is the speed duel rules.
Yeah.
But when they do
From the regular 8,000? Was it?
I think when they do it, because they started, I reached the point in the anime where they start doing the master rule format, which is basically just a regular card game.
Yeah.
But I think they still do 4,000 life instead of 8,
Okay.
which is weird because they did a movie for the old show, The
Yeah.
Duel Monsters with Yugi and Kaiba, where they do 8,000 life points.
Okay.
And then they go back to 4,000, so I'm confused. But I guess it's easier to write that way because you can make a shorter fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah, I think
Especially
that's how they
with
do
this
it.
new creatures that are present in this.
Yeah, and
We're on the
That's true.
clock, Kaiba.
And like you know how Yu-Gi-Oh has very combo centric or like explosive turns every now and then.
Yeah.
They start doing that in the show.
Oh.
So one turn takes like sometimes 5 minutes
That's not
because they
bad.
have to verbally announce every action they do.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So there was an interaction between
minutes.
2 characters where when you activate your effect, it drains you for 200. But when you activate that effect, it also drains the opponent. So they go
Oh,
back and forth like, I activate mine, I activate mine. And that
Jesus.
goes around for like 3 loops.
That's my favorite part about Yu-Gi-Oh. Them doing that.
Hurting
and then
them.
the sum
everything.
total
Yeah.
of the life loss, 0.
Then, like, it got to a point where they started sounding petty against each other. Well, I activate mine. They start yelling it out faster.
Mine does the same thing, but it's cooler.
Does it start turning into abridged? What?
No. But,
No?
like, they follow the chain of effects because
okay.
there's a stack in Yu-Gi-Oh! But because they have to do it every single time, for that one fight, it sounds a bit silly for that one duel.
That's good.
So,
That's
like,
good.
for the initial, like, issues between the characters,
Mm.
it was fine where, like, oh, we'll solve our issues by dueling in this game, right?
Yeah.
Because I made, because the character's a hacker, so he can manipulate, like, his dual
man.
disc in ways that the other person can't because, I don't know,
Hack the planet.
hack the planet, yeah.
Hack the planet.
But when it comes to a point where, like, oh, we have to invade the super company's data bank, and then the character stands before the data bank and, like, you must duel me, and, like,
No.
very well. Before you can get this information, we must duel.
Sounds like a Pokemon challenge.
Yeah.
So it's getting to that. So.
Man.
But
Damn.
I'm still invested. Seeing how the new cards work and me being able to understand what some of them do, I'm starting to say, like, oh, that's a good combo.
Okay.
And I'm
okay.
appreciating it more. Like, holy shit, that's a stupid thing, but it worked. All
Like,
right.
I could totally do that on the mobile game I'm playing
could totally
right
do that.
now.
Oh, yeah. Migoy is a beast in the mobile game. He's like,
No, not
the,
really.
the other time I was watching, he was like, second turn, red eyes, black dragon.
Kill
Oh,
you again.
Okay.
Yeah, so that I'm enjoying the show.
Yeah.
I've also watched The Good Place.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm so
I'm
happy.
on there.
Yes,
I
yes,
started
yes,
it.
Yes, yes,
This is the face of integrity. I think I'm like
I need
4
to watch
episodes in.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it didn't hook me immediately.
Okay.
So it took like a episode or two.
Oh,
But then like I'm seeing the like I like it when the character learns at the end.
Yeah.
So you get like a little heartwarming feeling, and then
Yeah.
pulls it back by doing like a funny bad deed, and like, oh, there's the humor.
Yep.
It's a show about ethics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
It's a show
the,
about
what-
ethics.
the heaven rules is also interesting.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
what makes
Really in the first.
that adds
The
to
Good
the
Place
twist.
rules.
Yeah.
Oh, I love shows with rules.
Yeah.
No, like
No.
Kuroko no
I get
basket.
you. No,
That
like
traveling reveal
like if a
was
show
so
Food
good.
Wars.
like announces how this world.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
this,
yeah,
this
yeah,
thing
yeah.
works.
Yeah.
No, Samson totally gets me because like the part I hate most is shows with inconsistent rules.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
JoJo.
But
First
I love
of all-
JoJo. But I love JoJo.
uh-oh.
No, yeah.
Them
No,
some
no,
fighting words.
So
Yeah.
good place.
Tell us more about the Good
Yes.
Place. I'm excited for you to get to season 2. Like the first few episodes of season 2 were my favorite episodes of TV, like in a long while. Like season 3 Community levels for me.
Okay, that's some strong words.
Oh, strong words.
Very
Big
strong
strong
words.
words.
I've
Yeah.
never watched Community.
What?
Here we go again. You
You
haven't.
point.
We have some homework for you.
Okay.
Raffy has a ton of
guess-
homework. Dude.
Yeah, he
so
does.
This is the darkest timeline, man.
There's so much homework.
He still hasn't finished Gurren Lagann.
He hasn't started Gurren
I
Lagann.
started Gurren
He's streets
Lagann.
behind, we're streets ahead.
No.
Oh.
Community references.
Mhm.
They're
Is
going
it
over your
good?
bald head.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
It's
really
good up to a
good.
point.
It has Donald Glover, so that's
It's good up to a point. And
to a
then
point.
Yes,
people
up to a
start
point.
leaving.
yeah.
There is a
That's a
pillow. There's a pillow war with a pillow.
Those are
golem.
still fun. Yeah.
It's a blanket
The
fort.
blanket fort.
It's a
fight.
blanket fort city.
It's a blanket fort war.
War.
You're thinking of the paintball war.
Yeah.
No,
Well, there's
really?
the
They have
Paintball
one
Wars.
per season. Right. That was the
Yeah,
trend.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's a deconstruction on television tropes and
is it
how
on
no one
Netflix?
grows.
No.
Nah,
It's
it's
not?
on Hulu.
Oh no.
Let
We
me
don't have
mix.
those.
No, I
Hula
guess we'll
hoops.
have to go through
Hulu hoops.
totally legitimate means.
Yeah, Yahoo.
I thought you were gonna go. I guess we have to go through some hula hoops.
Oh,
to watch this
it.
show.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
Yeah. Go.
like
Hello.
I thought I could watch The Good Place while like not paying full attention because I have to do stuff.
No,
I
yeah,
can't.
that's
Yeah.
a jam.
You'll miss
I can't.
stuff.
Yeah.
You'll miss stuff.
It's like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I can't. Full
Yeah,
attention
yeah,
needs to
yeah.
be given.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah.
how far were you?
I think like around the last episode I saw was it the garbage one
What was the garbage one?
okay,
What was the
okay.
garbage
where
one?
she wanted to fly,
Yeah.
but then
Ah,
she had to pick up garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like it started,
Or the episode after that. I'm very early on, so.
Yeah.
Has she been asked to meet?
Yeah. Has
Oh,
been
she meets up with Kung Lao.
Kung
Oh,
Lao.
yeah.
That was the reveal of the last episode.
Kung Lao.
Dude, I love that.
Jesus.
I'm so happy
I love
that you guys
character
got
so
that.
much. I love that
Jesus
character
Christ.
so much. He might be my favorite character.
All right,
Is
so
he actually Kung Lao?
no,
Mm,
he looks
You
a
gotta
lot
watch it.
like
You
Kung
gotta
Lao.
watch it.
yeah.
Kung Lao from the Conquest show, not the Kung Lao with the hat.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Kung Lao with a hat.
No, I'm
Would've been
talking
amazing.
about the worst one.
Okay.
You gotta think of the Kung Lao from Conquest.
Kung
Donkey Dog.
Donkey Kung Lao.
So yeah, that's where I'm at. Good Place, Brains,
It's
and
good.
for games, I'm still playing Duel Links a lot
Mm.
because they added the new event, which is the Dark Side of Dimensions Yu-Gi-Oh movie that brought back the old characters.
Oh, that's
So
why.
that's how they put in new
My.
sets.
Hmm?
No, it's the new versions of Yugi, Kaiba, and Joey.
Okay.
So the Joey event just started, and he has a bunch of new voice lines. So like if you get Joey from the past show, he doesn't call out certain card names, even if it's within the Red Eyes archetype.
Does he have a Brooklyn accent?
Oh, dude, he does. It's written.
Really? Yes.
That is DAT. It's the worst.
Dude.
Them's
Hey.
the breaks, Yugs.
Hey, watch it! I'm dueling you.
That's what it do.
My Red Eyes Blake Dragon.
Is this what you guys
Inferno
think Brooklyn
Fire.
sounds
No, this is
like?
what Joey
that's what
sounds
Joey
like.
sounds
That's
like.
what Joey said.
That's
Yeah,
what Joey
yeah.
thinks Brooklyn sounds like.
Yeah. We're not making the mistake Joey is.
This doesn't sound like anything like Joey at all.
Oh, it super sounds like Joey. It does what it do.
That's
what it do, you. Draw two cards.
So I'm so happy that the
This
mobile
is-
version has Japanese voices. But when I popped it up on Steam, it's English Chinese only.
English, Chinese
It's the
only.
worst.
At least
That's pretty bad.
At least
Dude,
there's the English.
you remember
At least there's the
Pokemon,
English.
the anime, when it was dubbed?
Yeah.
Kaiba's voiced by Brock.
What?
Lesnar.
No, Brock from the
Brock,
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Why would
Eddie
he bring
Brock.
up Pokemon?
Eddie Brock? Eddie
then
Brock.
ask you, do you remember
Not Eddie
Not
Brock.
Eddie Brock.
And
Brock,
then you
just
The
Brock.
Rock gym leader with the
The Rock.
the chinita.
No, bro.
No, I'm messing
Brock.
with you.
my
Yeah.
I know who it is.
Eat these jelly donuts.
Yeah. I
But the
really
rice
want to
cake.
get it on with
These
Misty.
jelly donuts.
No, with Officer Jenny at least.
Officer Jenny.
So that's
I know
Kaiba
my
in
Pokemon.
English.
Huh.
It's okay.
Fascinating.
I knew it at some point in my life.
that not all Brocks were Lesnar's.
Yeah. Not all Brocks were Lesnar's. Sometimes
They're Eddie.
Eddie.
When it's fiction, it's Eddie.
It does what it do, Brock.
Yeah,
So,
you're
yes.
thinking of Brooklyn, yeah.
We are Joey.
Brock.
Joey.
Oh no, that's kind of terrifying.
are Joey.
It's just Brock, but the symbiote looks like Joey.
No, the symbiote is Joey.
He's got the green jacket on and everything, the big hair.
Hey, yo, Spider-Man, I'm from Brooklyn now. What up?
It does what it
But he is.
Do a flip.
It does what it do.
That's what it do.
You.
And instead of the spider logo on his chest, it's like the Millennium Eye.
They spell Yuge. It's Y-U-G-E.
Hey, huge.
Yugi.
Yo, huge.
So that's my week.
That's your
Yeah.
week, yeah?
On to the big guest.
All right, the biggest guest, big Chinese guest.
Big Chinese word.
Why
say
are you
that?
bringing race into
No,
this?
I was just trying to do
It's
a
your
callback
heritage,
to the
Rob.
previous joke. Cause big Chinese
Which was about
lyrics.
race.
Yeah.
All right.
Big Chinese
Our big
lyrics.
guest. The biggest of all guests.
The big guest.
The
yeah.
big guest, yes.
Yeah.
Robo Cham.
Hello.
Hey.
The good
Hi.
guest.
How you been, my friend?
How was
Pretty
your
good.
week? Any
Yeah.
consumption of media?
Yeah. I recently saw two things on Netflix.
Ooh.
Uncut Gems starring Adam Sandler.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is Adam Sandler still...
Standler.
Sandler? Is it
He got
still...
there.
What is it?
Okay. So, you ever seen Adam Sandler's serious roles?
No, never.
I did Punch Drunk
Punch Drunk Love, yeah. There was Punch Drunk Love, Spanglish, Meyerowitz Stories.
51st?
I think the last...
Is
Ad-
51st Day
No,
serious?
that's
No.
a rom-com.
Dude, the last Adam Sandler movie I watched was Click. So-
All right.
Oh,
I
God.
cried. I cried in Click.
Yeah.
I really like
If
Click.
only you could rewind your life. Made me cry.
So good.
So, okay. So, what you guys may not know is Adam Sandler actually has a pretty good range. He's a pretty good actor.
Yeah.
Really?
I'd
You
say
would
that.
not know this from his actual films.
No.
No,
But when he
not
does-
at all.
But, yeah, like Little Nicky.
I love Little Nicky, yeah.
Yeah, we all love these Adam Sandler films.
Mhm.
But I would say, okay, so Punch Drunk Love,
Mhm.
fucking, he got nominated
Yeah, he
for
nailed
so
it.
many awards in that.
Okay.
So Uncut Gems is him going back into serious acting.
Okay.
Okay.
It is by two indie creators from New York called the Safdie Brothers.
The Safdie brothers.
Yeah,
Safdie.
they make a lot of like very gritty, serious films, independent films.
Gritty.
One is about how there was this crack prostitute who then became a poet, and then they just cast her to play herself in the film where she goes through her life.
Well, that's
Okay.
pretty damn
I initially
indie.
thought you
It's
said
very-
croc prostitute. And I thought of the crocodile.
Yeah. Anyway, so another one is about starring Robert
Suicide Squad.
Pattinson
Mhm.
in what I would say is like why he's considered for serious roles now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
a
yeah.
redeeming role.
Yeah, the film was called Good Time.
Nice.
Yeah. It's not a good time.
It's not?
not.
Yeah. So
It's a sad.
it's a very sad time.
Very
it's about
sans.
a dude who has a brother who has mental problems or like mentally challenged, and he tries to rob a bank with his brother because he's a low life scum. This is Robert Pattinson, by the way.
Okay.
This is Good Time.
What a
And-
scumbag.
Yeah. He leaves his brother. Like they try to rob a bank.
As
It
the
goes
patsy.
wrong.
As the patsy.
No, just the brother runs into a glass window and he doesn't
Oh,
see it.
That's not
Okay.
a good time.
And then he
Nice.
breaks through it, and it's just he tries the rest of the film trying not to get caught. He tries to do all sort of bad shit.
Yeah.
It is the most stressful film I've seen in a while. So Uncut Gems is all that, where it's like interesting character acting from Adam Sandler, just really tense drama because like he is a guy who owns like a lot of debt to the mob or like debt collectors, and pretty much it's just him trying
Loan
to get the
sharks.
money for these loan sharks, and it's just fucking interesting as fuck.
Okay.
It's on Netflix now. You
Is
can
this
check it out.
episodic? Is
No,
this
it's one movie.
it's
movie.
one movie.
It's sad that
Adam
there was a
Sandler.
lot of Oscar buzz, but when it was announced what the nominations were, Adam Sandler was not on it.
Oh, big snub.
What?
Big snub. And around the time the Golden Globes was happening, the film wasn't out yet, so he can't
that's
get
right.
nominated for it.
Oh.
But I would say this is like, you forget it's Adam Sandler.
Really?
Okay.
That level, huh?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's that level. It is this
Cool.
desperate guy who's been in the Diamond District all his life, and he's just trying to like get out of this mess he made.
Interesting.
Cool.
So like Kaiji, the gambler,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Yes,
Oh my
but he
God.
doesn't do the gambling part.
Yes,
It's just
but
more
he's
like,
really in debt.
yeah,
He's really in debt.
yeah,
Oh.
Interesting.
I
yeah.
should check that out. What's that called again?
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Is that a
whenever I see-
circumcision joke?
No. I don't think so.
I mean,
He's
In an
Jewish,
alternate
right?
universe.
He's
yeah, the
Jewish.
film is that he's heavily Jewish.
Snip, snip. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
he's the most Jew he's been since.
Oh,
Back to race.
maximum.
No,
What?
it's a religion.
It's a
Emile.
religion. No,
And a race.
that's true. And a race.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
Come on,
It's
guys.
it's the one word
Both.
that when you say it, depending on your intent, it becomes a slur or just what they are.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say it very hatefully, it's a slur. Yeah. So I saw Uncut Gems this week, and I would highly recommend that.
Sure.
It is unbelievably good. I'm interested what the Safdie brothers make next. It was produced by Martin Scorsese. That's how much like he believes in these
alright.
kids.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Dope.
They did this viral marketing thing
Yeah.
where there was a leak of the film, like because
Okay, yeah,
Oscar
yeah.
season, screener season. So a guy was saying like, this film's pretty great, and then they replied to him, that's a pretty good 1080p copy you got there. And then the next tweet is the dude, the Safdie brothers just broke into my house and broke my shit and made me buy the film 10 times. Please don't pirate this film.
Oh, that's
That's not bad. That's not
cool.
bad.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
You consume anything else?
I finished BoJack Horseman and I'm pretty sad about
Oh,
it.
I need to get on that. I
Man.
saw the
No, dude.
the
like,
recommends.
I've been trying to get on this horse for a while.
Is that on
We're gonna
purpose?
stop the horse jokes. We're gonna be beating a dead horse.
No, because like
you gotta stop horsing around.
yeah,
no,
man.
but
What's the name of the show?
no, but honestly,
Yeah.
like I've been afraid to get on the show
Yeah.
because people
Yeah.
tell me how
You're afraid to saddle up.
I'm afraid to.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to sad actually.
Saddle Up.
I'm afraid to sad, not
Back
saddle
in
up.
the saddle
I'm afraid
again.
to have the big sad.
Yeah.
Back in the sad again.
Yeah, like Emile, known jock, afraid to say it.
Yeah, dude. Afraid
Okay.
to sad.
So
I was finishing the BoJack.
Yeah.
I would say it's one of my favorite TV shows of all time.
Whoa.
Yeah,
High
yeah.
praise. High praise.
Yeah. Like I put it up there with Community, Breaking Bad, like all these shows I've watched that I've enjoyed, and it's just like I've never. There are shows that would flub the ending that they would.
A lot of shows
Fuck it.
flub
Yeah.
the ending.
A lot-
Yeah.
Last year.
Last
was a
year, Game
bad
of
show,
Thrones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Game. That's a big
Big
flub.
example.
Big flub, mega flub of the century.
Big
man.
flub.
Flubber.
I'd argue Watchmen did it also.
Well-
Flubbed the ending a little bit.
Yeah,
Really?
a little
I'd
bit,
argue-
Rushed.
little bit. They didn't stick the landing in 8, but 7
Yeah.
was so good.
Yeah.
Let's see other things that flubbed last year.
Dude, Rise of the Skywalker.
Rise of
flubbed the
Skywalker.
ending real bad.
Yeah.
Really?
So-
I haven't watched it.
Really?
What?
Yeah, I haven't.
You're fine.
I was out of the country while
You're
it was
not missing
playing.
out on anything.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Like,
Were
that's
you-
how bad it is. We all just have indifference.
I just watched it once and I've seen it now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Back
I
in the
had
saddle.
I have a chat group where we were called the Star Wars fan club, and after watching Rise of Skywalker, we changed it to not a Star Wars fan club.
Damn!
Oh fuck,
You
dude.
got Lucas on that one.
Oh, he doesn't. It's Disney now.
Yeah. Lucas is being cucked.
You got the mouse.
Yeah, so BoJack, I know people have been warning you, but honestly, after seeing everything, it's just that it gets hard, but in the end, it's about hope.
Okay.
About
Okay.
hoping that you become a good person.
No, I mean like I think I've gotten that from what people have been telling me because people have been telling me you're gonna experience the big sad, but
Yeah.
it's worth it and shit like that. And Mostly, I'm just afraid of being sad in general. I think that's it's the same reason I don't watch sad movies with dogs in it.
Here's the thing, Emile. Have you not seen Inside Out?
No.
The lesson from Inside Out is sadness is just a part of life. You just gotta go with it, man. Avoiding it is just gonna cause you more pain.
No, but
Yeah.
I want to have the big sad.
Dude,
Also,
Jesse Pinkman is in BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's enough.
His name is Todd. I don't think of
mental health.
Yeah.
Jesse Pinkman.
I don't see Aaron Paul as Jesse Pinkman anymore.
I didn't know until like season 3.
Yeah, I see him as Todd Chavez now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Dude, he owns the role and he's pretty great at it.
Cool.
Todd is great.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
so
Nix Ulrich.
here's the thing. The people that told you to watch it and they tell you stuff about how...
He is Nix Ulrich, isn't
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he is.
You're right.
Oh shit! Alright.
Oh, from
Yeah.
the
From
Final
FF15.
Fantasy movie thing.
The actual
Yeah.
hero we.
The
The
story
hero we
that
deserve.
went nowhere.
It went somewhere. It established the world.
It just wasn't a good place that
It-
we
it-
went into.
Yeah.
Not a good time, not a good place.
Not a good place. What is a good time and a good place is BoJack Horseman.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Favorite
people tell you
place.
that, but that was in the middle of season 5 or something.
The depression arc.
Well,
Yeah,
season 4 would be the depression arc.
Okay. Okay.
Like 5, 6 have kind of just. It's still heavy.
Not as heavy, though.
It's still very heavy.
Mm.
I can't say it's not as heavy because like it deals with what happened in the heavy
Yeah.
shit. So it's just everything that they built from the last 6 years coming to a head, and
God,
then
it's been 6 years.
yeah,
Jesus.
it's coming together to just give the show a proper send off. And like honestly, because what happened was they asked Netflix if they ever decided to cancel the show to give them a heads up
Okay.
so that they could just wrap all the loose strings up. And then
Okay.
this was the ending they had in mind. I was blown away, man. Like I'm still reeling from it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's done.
It's done.
I think that's also what I was waiting for because I wanted to hit it in one go.
Do not.
Really?
Do not.
Is that how you get the big sad?
I mean,
No, it's
a lot happens.
Yeah, it's a lot that happens.
Oh, it's a lot.
It'll
Okay.
buck
Don't-
you off.
Yeah,
It's tiring.
It's something like how people were telling you to take your time with
9-9.
9-9.
Really? Okay.
Well, no, not 9-9. No, fuck. I guess you guys tell each other to take it easy with 9-9 if that's heavy for
Because
you.
he'll run
Oh,
out.
yeah.
no.
Enjoy 9-9 while it's there.
Okay, so this is different, where you have to pace yourself, otherwise you'll hurt yourself.
Oh, okay. Is it kind of like my problem with the Venture Brothers?
No.
Oh,
No.
the Venture Brothers is very different.
no, because like Rob has had this thing back in the past where he would watch so much Venture Brothers, and I didn't get it because it was much. It was a lot to take in. You watched a lot of Venture
Big
Brothers, right?
grunts.
That was you, right?
Yeah. It's just.
What is that?
I'm still angry at like.
Why?
Oh, this is too much for me, Rob. It's a fucking Venture Brothers, man.
It was a bit much for me.
All right. I can say that it was a bit much because Venture Brothers does deal with the idea of failure, something that you're uneasy with. BoJack deals with the themes of what does it take to be a good person.
Failure and sadness.
No,
Tough stuff.
what makes you a good person?
No, yeah.
Or what does it take to be a good person? Can you be forgiven for the sins you've done?
Yeah.
Is it enough that you are a different person, or do you have to be accountable for the things you did in the past?
Oh man, that's way too real for
Do
me.
you have
That is too.
Do you have the balls to name a park Disneyland because you found out that Disneyland forgot to copyright Disneyland and now you're on a park called Disneyland? That's a plot in the show.
Okay,
Do
that's
you have the
They
balls to
forgot
steal the giant D from Hollywood and no one cares and they just start calling it Hollywood? Do you have the balls to make a restaurant where everything is on tiny plates and lazy Susans and when you spin it, the plates fly, but you want an experience where you have tiny plates so you can enjoy the tiny experience of handcrafted food, but also lazy Susans because you just want the spinny feeling.
okay.
And
That is
okay.
the show in a nutshell, where it goes from dark to a
Here's a dumb
Poster-
world.
yeah. There's like dumb animal puns everywhere. There is an episode that completely is just silent. There's an episode where
Really?
it's just one single shot of BoJack Horseman talking to the camera.
Oh.
It is
that's
highly
sick.
experimental, highs, lows, greatly just written, greatly voice acted. Like Will Arnett, this is probably the best
best.
role
No, that's
he's
good.
ever done.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Alison Brie from Community is in it, and it's the best thing she's ever done.
Sick.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. Yeah.
No, that's
What?
Brie
No,
Larson.
no.
Yes.
Just messing with you.
You
I know who
Community.
Brock is.
No, you
I know.
you have to watch Community
Yeah.
BoJack.
I feel very
strongly.
strongly about how BoJack is a good show. They had to change the way people reviewed TV shows because of this show.
Really?
Yeah, remember when the
Like how?
Netflix model was new and then they would
Yeah.
drop everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they would have preview episodes where like they only showed you the first 8 episodes of
Right.
a season.
Right.
And people hated BoJack in the first 8 episodes, where they gave it like low reviews. Oh, it's just another dumb animal show.
Right.
And then they watched the rest of the season, and then the AV Club had to issue a statement. We're like,
We have to
we are sorry, but this show's actually really good.
we have to retract our statement.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, and that was a few years ago.
But isn't that the problem on sites like Rotten Tomatoes where the old reviews just stick there?
Yeah.
Oh.
BoJack is one of the rare instances where it's 100%, I think, for one of the later seasons.
Oh, cool,
Wow.
cool.
Yeah. So it's really just like a book per season, where it's like 12, 16 chapters. So
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do that. Watch it per season instead of just keep,
Yeah.
talking through.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I'll get on it. BoJack Horseman.
I'm very convincing. Yeah, get on that horse, Emile.
I will get on that
Yeah.
horse.
Don't get bucked off.
No, back in the sand again.
That was
It-
good, Raph.
It has a lot to say about what it means to be a good person, about relationships. One of the normal quotes that the most quoted things there is how, like, when you have rose-tinted glasses, all the red flags just look like flags.
That's a good quote.
Yeah.
That's a good quote.
It's a very smartly written show. Ah, man, I wish I could do one of the more complicated jokes.
Oh, you have to come prepared like Raffy does every week.
Yeah. Because I wasn't thinking about that. I'm not part of your regular
Programming.
program.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah.
you get like special guest.
Privileges, yeah.
He does, right?
Like a
Yeah.
massage,
No, yeah. You gave him the nut bar, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
man.
We give all our guests nut bars.
Right.
Did we?
And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I gave it to him. Yeah.
Yeah, of course Chad
Yeah,
had a
we-
nut bar.
The twist here is I'm gonna stay like Raffy did and never leave.
And I'll never left.
Yeah, for people who haven't
Yeah.
watched listened to the first
That's
episode,
so
Raffy was a
guesswork.
guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've
And
guessed it
then-
here before. I left.
He chose. He was better than me than always, like always.
And now Raffy looks up
Hey.
to him.
What?
You're great
I look up to him.
at being bald more than me.
I pride myself in being bald.
You have more facial hair than me.
That's cool. That's cool.
You have a wife
True
and a
that, true
marriage.
that, true that.
Big
My
wife.
fruitcake. My
Oh,
fruitcake.
big fruitcake.
All of these things I don't have, like a lack of hair, a beard, or a stable, loving
One of
marriage.
one of one of those things I am very proud of.
Yeah,
Is my
yeah.
wife.
No, you
Yeah.
grow. No, I think what Rob is trying to say is that you grow your hair in all the right places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arguable.
Yeah.
Arguable.
Hair isn't the hair, Raffy.
Hair is overrated.
I mean, like
It's
no,
an
no.
experience.
No, like
Hair is the friends we made along.
It's a
the way.
society.
Rob,
Yeah.
Rob, I get you. I also cannot grow facial hair.
That felt mean.
What? Wait, what?
That laugh felt mean.
No, yeah, I can't. Have you seen me
No,
with a
because
mustache?
that's the way he said it. Where it's like, I have news for you. I've known him for the last 9 years. I know.
I've seen you try.
I mean, have you ever seen me with a mustache? No.
That's 2 weeks now.
Can you try?
We've seen this.
Dude,
He's
we?
tried, yeah.
What
Really?
you're looking at now
Dude,
is a meal with 2 weeks.
No, this is
Oh,
one.
you're so
No.
rugged.
No.
Action Hank. You're so rugged.
Dude,
It's the beard
on the
inside.
inside. It's the beard on the inside. Okay.
Oh,
You gotta get him a decoder ring to go with that.
Oh god.
Okay.
Anything else happening in your week?
Yeah.
I finally got time to listen and sit down to the new Mac Miller.
Mac Miller.
Okay, do you guys talk about hip hop and music here? No.
Sometimes.
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 We
A
talked
little
about Tupac the other week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technology.
Yeah, the
that-
two.
that
Yeah.
disgraced us.
All right,
Okay, sure, go.
Rewind.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
The Mount Rushmore of hip hop.
No, do Mac Miller. What is
No,
what's
no,
the new
it's-
thing?
No, do it.
No,
Lay it on
I'm
us,
gonna go
Cham.
with something we all like, which is
All right.
Gorillaz just released a new track yesterday. Yeah. It's they're doing a new album called Song Machine. From what I'm getting, it's the project is while they're making the songs, they release the videos, so we're kind of like with them in real time.
Okay.
On
Yeah.
the journey.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, so Song Machine. The first track is featuring 2 UK acts, which I really enjoy Slow Thai or Slow Thai and Slaves. Slaves?
Slaves?
Slaves.
Wait, let me check the track.
Faith Grand Order.
Slaves?
Yeah, they're called Slaves. They're another UK
Finally.
punk group.
Someone let me out of my cage.
I'm doing just fine. Gotta get on because I want it all. Started out with a kiss. It ended up like this. It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
Another one bites the dust.
Oh yeah, they're called Slaves. Okay, I got that right.
Great slaves.
All right, so Slow Thai is a pretty good artist in that I really admire his rap albums. He kind of takes the UK punk aesthetic but applies like today's sensibilities of rap and hip hop to that kind of like how you say mentality.
Okay.
All right.
He runs around on stage with like a severed head of like who's the Prime Minister? Boris Johnson.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He gave us the Brexit this week.
Yep.
You know, just today.
Yeah. So Slow Thai is pretty cool, and for him to get on a Gorillaz track, I didn't know I wanted this so bad, and it's so good.
Cool.
Nice.
Like, yeah, check out what's that?
Gorillas.
Check out Momentary Bliss. It's about how they're trying to make a punk song, but it's about just being positive.
All right.
I'm into that.
Let me-
I like
let me
that
get
energy.
the lyrics for you.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
I
yeah.
like that energy. I'm all
Yeah.
about that energy.
Go for it. And while you're pulling up the lyrics, this sounds a lot like what one event that we did way back in the day with with our friend Charlie. We used to hang out below his place and
Below his place.
yeah. On the ground floor, we used to just hang out in front of his building. And one day, Rob
suggested that we do a compliment rap battle.
yes, a compliment rap battle. So we started rapping, complimenting each other, and it came to the point that someone complained.
They could hear us from the 7th floor.
Yeah.
With our positive raps of compliments. Right?
Yes.
Like, Emile, I like the way you dress. It is not a mess. Stuff
No,
like that.
no, yeah, and then this man comes down, and in the most threatening hip hop voice ever,
Yo,
he
this
says,
ain't-
"This ain't the hood.
This ain't the ghetto, yo.
This ain't the ghetto, yo. Yeah. This ain't the ghetto, yo." And all of us just freeze and like start giggling, and he gets madder.
Yo, you making a joke about me, yo? You got a problem with me?
And then we had to explain that we were doing a compliment hip hop battle.
Oh.
We were trying to rap.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, what?
Yo, was he faking it?
No,
he was
no,
a
he
fill out.
was
He was just a
legit?
fill out.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Probably grew up in LA. Probably eats bulalo wrong.
Yeah. He was really angry.
Yeah.
My favorite part about this story when you tell it is when you say that you actually thought that he was gonna battle you guys.
No, dude, absolutely.
Maybe that was his intention.
Dude, Louis was ready.
With his compliment.
Yeah, like we laugh
compliment.
we laugh about this now, but in the middle of the moment, I saw how Emile and Louis were just so ready to like fight with their fists. And I was just like, what have I done? How has my love for hip hop led down this road?
Dude.
Back in the
We were just sitting at the lobby, and now it's down to this where my friends are about to get their ass beaten by a fat dude from California.
Hey, there were 8 of us. One of him.
he from the hood
is
though.
true.
No, he
the
from-
real hood.
No,
Grove
no,
Street.
no.
Yo, he talk like he know what his shit is.
Oh, fuck.
Alright.
Did he not hear the lyrics you guys were spouting?
No, he just heard vague rapping.
Yeah.
And he got excited because of that?
No, he got offended and went down from the 7th floor.
Yeah.
I like that.
Offended. Holy shit.
He got very mad.
I like the idea that he's strapped up, like he got his gun. Oh, we back in this shit.
No.
Did he put on a costume
Yeah,
too?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Okay. Okay, Rob, hit us with those positive lyrics.
All right. Now I'm looking for this. Okay, we could do so much better than this. Emotionally in fences and momentary bliss. We could do so much better than this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So check out the
sweet.
track. It's
Hopeful too.
No, I mean
Yeah.
like just the other week we were talking about positive hip hop through League of Legends Giants.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Remember positive hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would that be?
Uplifting.
Are you talking
hip-hop.
about the animated thing?
Yes,
No,
the animating thing.
thing.
With the like
It's
was
Giri.
it Duckworth?
Yes, Duckworth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. Hostman.
Mr.
Yo.
Hostman.
Yeah.
Is that
Are we
it for you?
gonna-
Rick? That's all you consumed?
Yeah, I really am glad. I'm a big fan of Gorillaz,
Mm-hmm.
and as evidenced by how I made my own like virtual band.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Actually,
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, since the last time I guested on the podcast, me and my friends got into trouble on the internet.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Did
how it
you
started.
really?
Like one does.
Yeah, what happened was my friend was pitching for a Darna book, a Darna comic book, and then him and our other writer friend. So it's Jem Bernaldez, really good artist, and Carl Joe Javier.
Yeah.
So Carl Javier is the writer. They were fixing up a pitch, and they were gonna sell it to a publisher that had the rights to Darna.
Yeah.
And how it was it's a Miss Marvel treatment ish, where it's now Darna set in modern times.
Right.
Studies in UP, is from the province, and then her costume isn't just a gold bikini.
Right.
Where it's just she has brown skin, very much looks like Filipino, like all of us.
Gotcha.
So that pitch was rejected.
Okay.
Yeah, which is too bad.
Yeah. We were working on like several pitches back then. I was doing my own for another character. I can't say much. We don't have NDA. I can talk about this stuff. I was trying to pitch for Elastic Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been so
I
good.
know this.
Would be cool.
Fucking love Elastic Man. Anyway, so yeah, pitch was rejected, and years later, since we weren't going through with any of this, and it's very doubtful, ours decided to post the thing online. And how that worked out was a lot of people shared it because, hey, this looks cool, and then eventually the wrong people started seeing it. I'm not saying they're wrong in that they were born wrong. I'm saying they had bad opinions. Yeah. Where they were saying like Darna should be this, should be tall, skinny, should be white,
Okay.
should be more like Liza
Should
Soberano
be
at the
white.
time because
Holy shit.
because
She
like
was attached
Yeah.
to the project.
they were doing all these arguments of like, you see, back when it was originally printed, she was white as shit. That isn't a Filipina. And then they were saying like, because she's she's a space alien when she eats the rock, that she goes from a brown Filipina to a
Really?
white woman alien.
Okay.
If that's normal to
It's-
them, sure.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
just
It's as if
doesn't
like
make
if Shazam was a black kid and then turned into
Turns into a white
Shazam.
superhero.
Yeah. So anyway, we decided like everyone's rigid idea of Darna sucks. So me, Carl Joe, Jemuel, and two other people who were getting in big fights, Rian Gonzalez and
Right.
Cianrol or Sai Vendivil. Yeah, these are friends I made in
Sai.
Comiket and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sai's cool.
Yeah.
We decided to start a hashtag where it's like we call all artists to just depict Darna how they think she should
Yeah.
look or
Yeah.
how they feel it should look under the thing na what would a Filipino Darna actually look like.
Yeah, that was a pretty big hashtag.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
go Darna.
I forgot to send mine.
I made one. I'm pretty happy.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. So yeah, over like thousands of artworks submitted.
Yeah.
That was like last year, a year ago, January. Yeah.
All right around this time,
wow.
right?
Yeah.
I remember.
I know in March. Sorry, around this time. Yeah.
Around this time, yeah.
Yeah.
More or less.
More or less. So I made my own thing where I called it the Ravelos in honor
Yeah.
of like Mars Ravelo. And then I decided not to just make my own version of Darna. Somehow in my head I was thinking of making a punk Darna, like of the aesthetic, because I'm just really into that era of Pinoy punk music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And they're
like
not dead. They're just drunk. Somehow.
yeah, I shared that image. Punk's not dead, he's just passed out and drunk on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I decided to make mine a punk Darna and then decided to use the other characters as well, where it's Captain Barbell,
Yeah.
Elastic Man, and a lesser known hero called Flash Bomba.
Yeah.
What happened with Flash Bomba, he beat a Tekbalang in a fight and asked for magical powers, so now he can make his hands and feet bigger and he can clap and then there would be thunder.
Okay.
It's a thunderclap like Hulk.
Big
That's a
shockwave.
sick ass backstory.
Yeah.
That's that's what I would ask for.
So it's like Elastic Man but limited.
Yeah.
But also he can summon demon horses.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Sick.
Sure. Just Darksiders.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
I'd ask for that.
It's a place for a horse.
It's a place for
Everywhere.
A horse.
Yeah, BoJack Horseman basically. So yeah, I posted
in
my
this-
version online where it was a punk band called the Ravelos, where it was composed of those superheroes. And my friend decided, hey, let's make this an actual band, and we put it together. And now we're playing live shows where I played Ding, Darna's brother.
Live.
Okay.
Live.
Yeah.
You are the
I
Big
go
Brother
up on stage and just go, "Good evening, we're the Ravelos. We got sent to the future from 1980s Manila.
Yeah.
We're a band of superheroes who don't have a lot of money. We're trying to buy funds for a time machine because we feel that your future dystopia is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
We're going back to fix it." So yeah, I'm making comics for it. I made all the music videos. You can check us out on social media. I got featured in ANC and Scout magazine for this.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
sick.
Fucking weird, man. And I just did like mock interviews of gorillas where it's like I had my friends write the characters. Like I gave them footnotes and there's just different voices of like, this is Elastic Man, this is Captain Barbell, this is
Nice.
Darno.
Like a genius interview.
Yeah,
Cool.
but yeah,
Apart from you being like part of the faces of it,
yeah.
are you at liberty to discuss who are the other people?
I
in
cannot
it?
because it's
Okay.
part of the fun. That
I knew
like,
that.
Yeah.
The mystery.
I told you.
Gotcha.
And it's rad, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, what I do is story, characters, band manager, and visuals. I don't manage the band. It's just I play the band manager.
You play the band.
Our actual manager is Jigger from Lockdown Entertainment. So if you want to book us for gigs,
Sick.
Reach
Yeah.
out to the jig man.
yeah. What's this?
I'm not that close with this person. No, I'm,
Yeah.
no, yeah,
Yeah, Jigga.
Get jiggy with it.
Yeah.
No, then we call him Jigga.
Jig is
Jig
up.
is up.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a reference to the N word.
What?
Yeah, his
What?
name is actual Jigger.
Jigger,
Yeah. And then he goes by Jigga sometimes.
No, I know someone named Jigger Nut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, if you go on the Lockdown website, we're just there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sick.
So
Alright.
I also helped write a few songs, and most of the arrangements and lyrics were by the actual band. And yeah, cool.
Okay.
Nice.
Sick,
it's
Check
funny
out the
'cause-
Ravelos.
Everyone, check out the Ravelos.
Yeah.
The recommend.
Yeah, we actually do a segment here to close out the show. It's called Wreck It.
Gotta reckon.
We're gonna wreck it.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus!
And would you say that is your record for today?
I would recommend BoJack,
BoJack is the one that gets
Yeah.
your
Very
record.
strong.
Okay.
and also Mac Miller's new album and Gorillas.
Okay.
Nice.
Bunch
Sick.
of records.
Bunch of
Check
recs.
all
Bunch
those
of
out.
recs.
Did I go on for too long?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
This is
Under
actually,
time.
This is actually short for our podcast.
All right,
the
all right,
usual.
all right.
Yeah. So I want to bring back the original concept of we're gonna wreck it.
Okay.
So we're
We're in
back
the elevator again.
Oh my God,
Here
no.
we go.
Shit.
Give me the elevator pitch for your wreck it, Emile.
Okay, me.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, go.
on my way home from the one FC fight,
Yeah.
I brought my compatriots to their designated places to be picked up and like for them to go home, and then I was on my lonely drive home. And basically, the roads were pretty dang empty. I think everyone's afraid to go out because of the virus or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, there's no traffic, there's no nothing. It was a nice lonely drive home. And then my Spotify decides to profile me. And it just starts playing this music, and I'm like, yo, what is this? This sounds kind of familiar, but I'm not quite sure. So it just keeps going, and then I realize it's Bakamitai.
Yeah.
It's Bakamitai.
Oh.
Yeah. Bakamitai.
What does that mean?
From Yakuza.
From Yakuza.
Okay.
And then I realize
Profiled.
that
Yep.
one of Sega Team's latest releases on
Hell
Spotify
yes.
is the Kazuma Kiryu Karaoke Hit Songs Collection.
Goddamn right.
No, yeah, I'm about to get to it. But upon seeing this, I was elated, and it's basically just an album full of the karaoke hits of the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From
Kiryu.
each game, yeah.
Yeah. The character Kiryu. Every time he sings a karaoke song in the Yakuza series, it's here.
Magic
And-
happens whenever that.
Yeah, and they're the full versions of the songs.
Yeah.
If you're
Finally.
into drunken salaryman style singing, of old style Japanese
80s
songs,
style.
yeah,
80s style.
big 80s. Like if you have a lonely drive ahead of you, like.
Would it make you sad?
Dude, Bakamitai, in the game, it's like a short, 1 minute, 2 minute
Yeah,
song,
this
right?
one's
Here, it's like a
3
full
minutes.
ass, no, it's a
Three-
full ass
3
4
minutes.
minute,
Oh,
5
4
minute song.
minutes, okay.
Yeah, and it actually has the thing that says, it's a full version, and usually they have full version, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, for this song it says Taxi Driver Edition.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like something you'd hear in a taxi.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And upon posting this on my Facebook feed, about how blessed my night has become, Mr. Migs Samson over here points out that
yes.
Sega team not only released Kazuma Kiryu's karaoke hit songs collection, but they also released Goro Majima's karaoke hit song collection. So if you guys are keen to listen to a bunch of Yakuza members singing
really cheesy 80s style hits from Japan, like city pop shit.
Yes, go hit up Sega Team's Kazuma Kiryu Karaoke Hit Songs Collection and Goro Majima Karaoke Hit Songs Collection.
I'm doing that right now.
No, dude, Sega has been releasing some bangers, man.
Hell yes.
Dude, Spotify has so successfully profiled me that right after it played Baka Mitai by Kazuma Kiryu, you know what it plays next?
Cinderella.
No. 24-Hour Cinderella was played some other time by my own discretion, but
By your own discretion.
yes, by my own discretion. But Spotify,
Yep.
upon profiling me and my likes and dislikes, decided that after Baka Mitai, it would be a good idea to play Escape from the City
From Sonic Adventure.
from Sonic Adventure.
Successfully profiled.
Successfully profiled.
Holy moly.
Absolutely profiled.
Just rolling around at the speed of sound, huh?
So whatever Sega team is up to on their Spotify, I highly wreck it.
They actually have Shadow the Hedgehog official.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I Am
that's-
All of Me?
Yeah.
Spotify is
They
self-aware.
have Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Yep, they do.
So
Sonic and the
Alright.
Black Knight. Sonic Colors.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Jet Set Radio Sega original
Yeah.
tracks.
That's
baby.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Sega doing the good work. Sega
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
God's work.
So,
Doing the
a
Hedgehog's
word
work.
from our sponsors.
I
Spotify.
No.
You know, when I listen to music, I don't want to pay that much. I listen to Spotify.
That's true.
I pay a minimal fee in order for my ears to receive this information.
It goes to the artists, which is a lot more than if I just looked it up on YouTube.
Really?
They don't
Yeah,
get
that's
money
true.
from that, yeah.
Most
Yeah.
don't.
No, for example, if I look at a track and
No,
then it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
really
yeah,
from
yeah.
the artist.
No, yeah.
If I go to their
Uploaded by
official
someone.
channel, it's suddenly like, eh.
Yeah,
And
you're
I have
correct.
to get ads from like YouTube music, which is trying to sell me that, where I can download music videos. But I don't want to watch music videos when I download them. I just want to
Right.
listen to music. So
Right.
Spotify, when you just want to listen to music for a minimal fee of a monthly subscription or listening to an ad.
Spotify. I'm gonna wreck it.
I think that's the tagline, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spotify.
I'm
gonna
gonna
wreck
wreck
it.
it. I'm gonna
If you
wreck
just
it.
want to listen to music with a minimal fee.
Yeah.
Apple
Alright,
Music, too expensive.
No.
SoundCloud, it's for the hipsters.
Yeah.
Why pay more?
Why pay more? It's good enough.
enough.
It's good enough.
Spotify. it's
Save
got
your
3
money.
syllables. It's really good. Like rolls off the tongue. Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah. I'm sure people know of it, and Spotify.
Our
doesn't need
podcast is on it.
It's
That's
also
right.
a good place to see our
Listen to the Good Trades Brigade on Spotify.
Okay.
If you heard this ad and listening to it now, this isn't for you.
You've already listened. Let me go next on my recommends.
So,
Okay.
Raffy,
Yeah.
we're going down the elevator. We're going
Oh
down
my
the-
god, we forgot about the elevator.
No, yeah. We're going down the. Hurry up.
I just really want to recommend good old NBA interview podcast. Like it's kind of a podcast, but
It's on Spotify.
it might be on Spotify. I'm not too sure, but it's called All the Smoke. It's run by 2 former NBA players, Matt Barnes and Stephen Jackson, who you may remember from beating up those fans back in the day.
Oh no.
Jesus.
But
They have a
he's
podcast?
changed now.
Okay.
Dude, Matt Barnes and Stephen Jackson have a podcast now. And actually, dude, they're actually pretty good hosts.
Really?
They're actually really good doing interviews.
Cool.
So, and one of their, so so they've always had this like long story history in the NBA. Like they're both just role players, or sometimes they have good games, and they had like dark like times that yung brawl with Stephen Jackson. When they talk about those things, they put it in such an honest way.
Cool.
Like it's always no holds barred. Like they say it. This was a mistake. We did this. Like, and they own up to it and all that stuff.
Dude, it's so funny that you're recommending like a basketball podcast.
Yeah.
Because like I forgot to share this with you guys, but while I was running through like my podcast listings and trending podcasts, this just popped up on my feed, and I just took a screenshot of it with the intention to share it with you guys, but I forgot.
Okay.
And it's The Big Podcast with Shaq. And I just like spent a good 5 minutes laughing at this picture of like
It looks like the same photo.
Try to listen to it.
No, I didn't.
It looks
Just
like
the
this.
photo is entertainment enough.
It looks like the same photo from the printer ad.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, The Big Podcast with Shaq.
That's cool. That's cool. Maybe check that out if you're listening. The last bit about All the Smoke is we know Stephen Jackson, right? Like we know Matt Barnes from being a super defensive player in the NBA. He's the one who did the fake to Kobe. If you've seen the GIF, especially this week, have you seen that highlight where there's a guy in an Orlando jersey and he does like the ball fake to Kobe's face and he doesn't flinch at all.
Really?
Yeah, he just like, this is nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. So, quick note. A lot of people thought that because of that stuff that went down in Orlando, the ball fake and such, Kobe and Matt Barnes aren't in good terms. But it was actually that ball fake that got Matt Barnes to the Lakers the next year.
Whoa.
Nice.
Because Kobe went like, "Yo, if anyone who's like crazy enough to fuck with me is crazy enough to play with me," and he got him on the Lakers that very next
that's
year.
sick. That's sick.
Just like the type of player that he was, and that's my recommend. All the Smoke. Check it out. I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm gonna wreck it.
He's
All right.
gonna wreck it.
Who wanna go next?
Samson,
That elevator
Samson,
and sweet death is coming
Samson,
down.
save us.
Samson,
Save us with a wreck.
Just to add into what you've recommended.
The Big Podcast with Shaq?
No. The Ryuga Gotoku.
Oh, yeah.
Like
a
a
dragon.
Like a dragon, like a dragon.
So not only did the Sega Sound team uploaded those albums you mentioned,
Those karaoke collections?
but they uploaded everything
Everything.
Yakuza, even the new one.
Even the game?
Yeah. No.
Soundtrack.
Even the
Soundtrack.
game.
Just being disruptive. Go.
But
please.
yeah, and remember, like I mentioned this to Emile when he was raving about it. During the time he noticed that there was a Kiryu song in Spotify. So I mentioned that. Wait a minute, the Akiyama one isn't there. Like,
Yeah.
the Akiyama version, but I did manage to check it out. Like I did manage to find it.
It's
On
a separate
Spotify.
playlist.
Yeah, on a separate album.
It's a separate album. It's the game soundtrack album.
Yes, it's
Cool.
the game soundtrack album. So everything there, everything Yakuza is there in the Sega Sound Team profile. So do check that out. But for my actual rec, I would recommend playing a game of limited draft magic.
For what set?
Anything, actually.
Anything?
Oh,
Okay.
Limited draft
So,
magic.
interesting. I
Naughty.
did. So I did manage
Raunchy.
to experience drafting
Yeah.
for the first time, finally.
Okay.
Good
Like
game
as
of-
at an event or
No,
just
it's
with
just
people?
a group of friends.
Okay.
I
we're-
think I saw your message in the chat saying how fun draft was.
Oh yeah. So we drafted the new Theros set.
Beyond Death.
Yeah. So we were like we played for a total of 3 games. So we're just 6
How
people.
many? Okay.
Yeah.
3 packs per?
Yeah, 3 packs for sure. Like that's the standard
That's the
draft
standard.
thing.
Mhm.
And it's great. I mean, it's actually
I like it more
fast.
than
It's
like
faster. Like I thought it's gonna take time to draft because because in sealed we managed to kind kind of waste an hour
deck
No,
building.
trying to
Read the
check out-
cards.
read the
Yeah.
cards and checking out
Right.
the color that you're gonna use or trying to brew the deck using those 6 packs.
Right.
This one is more focused, so it's actually good. Like after 3 turns or 3 cards, you'll get to have an idea on what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
the
much.
first pick is usually your blind pick. Like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe this is a good
Actually,
rare.
first
Take
2
it.
or 3 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no archetype yet.
Yeah, and then also since we have since one of my friends there who I drafted with,
Yeah.
is also a seasoned limited player. He also kind of teaches us some neat tricks, like trying to block off one player's color.
There it
Because
is.
that's that is strategy.
So always block Migs off blue.
Like for the
Someone's
first,
cutting me off on
for
this color.
the first rotation, you get a feel on who's drafting what.
Yeah.
And on the second rotation, that's where you can do blocking. Of colors. So that just to mess with your.
Oh, that's no
opponents.
fair. You guys know what I am.
Yeah, I mean,
You're a monster.
No,
Yeah, black,
no.
white,
I know just what you are.
We all know what
Say
we
it.
are.
Yeah.
A vampire.
You're
I'm gonna
Golgari.
do Golgari.
I'm gonna do
stuff.
Orzhov.
Not kaya kayo Demir.
yeah.
Actually,
No,
I am
that's
Demir.
true.
I've been Demir for a while.
No, everyone's fallback here is Demir.
Are you Demir?
Yeah.
Oh well.
I mean, that's when you
I'm gonna
It's
cut
not
you all.
your-
I'm gonna cut everyone on blue. Fuck you guys.
Oh, you're
No.
What are you inside of your?
Simic. I'm
Even
Simic
lou-
inside.
Even louder, Boros.
I'm Simic inside.
Simic inside.
Oh, you.
Yeah,
oh
grow.
my god.
Wait, no.
Value Town.
What's the blue red one?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it? Sorry.
This man's an Izzet inside. I'm a Golgari inside.
Simic though. Grow-
Golgari pero may blue.
I'm not Simic. I took the
Yeah, I
personality
just like
test.
drafting
I
the
got.
I-
What's
Is
the
it?
red blue shit?
Is
Is it?
Is
Is
it? Is it?
What is it?
I took
Is it?
that
Is it?
personality test. It says I'm Golgari, so that's weird.
Oh, that test is horseshit.
Yeah, that test is horseshit. Yeah.
That's not-
Okay.
But yeah, draft limited.
Boros.
Gonna Boros. Yeah.
I'm gonna
gonna
Bo-
wreck it.
Draft is very
Alright.
fun.
And
Yeah.
I guess that just leaves.
Migoy.
What was mine again?
We're like
Oh, yeah.
13
Dang.
floors down.
We're already dead. But before you die,
Okay.
I would recommend.
Before we die.
Before we die, I recommend getting, or at least looking up Desktop Goose.
Desktop.
Oh, I've seen this.
Yeah.
I've seen this.
I too have seen this.
So for people who don't know, if for us '90s kids who grew up with the Bonzi Buddy,
Oh.
Oh, god.
all those
God.
like little desktop
Yeah.
like
The
Friends.
dancing
Yeah.
spider.
Yeah.
Man.
Desktop friends.
No, Spider
The
Man.
dancing spider.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
So it's like that. So it kind of acts like those little avatar viruses.
Gotcha.
But he actually messes with your desktop. So
Like
he'll
he
start
steals
dragging
icons?
icons
Drags
around.
windows
He
and
drags your
things.
mouse pointer
He takes your
around.
mouse at some-
He does it while you're playing games.
Oh my god.
Like
It's
he
horrible.
pops up as an overlay.
Like he
No.
takes your cursor in a first-person shooter and moves it to the upper corner.
And your view goes like, oh.
Yeah. Or he
not
drags
bad.
a text box in front of whatever you're looking at.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
This just
Yeah.
reminds me of back in Windows 98 days, you'd have themes that you
Yeah.
download.
Yeah.
Or like in my old PC in disket days where I had a terrible virus. And it was what was
Just an
happening.
actual virus.
It's an actual.
And that's what it
virus.
did. Like it kept duplicating my icons.
Oh no.
Ah man, that happened to me too.
Oh shit.
So there's this new trend of like indie devs making goose themed video games. So I saw I forget the title, but it's Metal Slug, but you're a goose.
Yeah.
Like it's
Metal
just
Goose.
Metal Slug.
Metal
Cool.
Goose.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
wait. The desktop buddy, is it by House House?
No.
It's by Sam Chiet, Chiet.
Is he from House House?
Sam-
I don't know. It's
No.
Okay.
it's on. He put it up on itch.io as a
It's on
download.
itch.
itch.io,
Yeah,
itch.io.
so just get it on that
Oh yeah.
itch.io.
Let's go.
Because like it's hilarious because of like I saw that I think just the other day,
Yeah.
and then I saw that on Twitter that Metal Slug looking goose game, and I heard that on the release of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Untitled Goose Game was modded in
Oh yeah.
as an
Yeah, I
alternate
saw
for Goku.
Really?
So it's just the goose doing Dragon Ball combos.
A Goku-sized goose or
No, it's just Goose. Just he has no animation except for flapping his wings.
Okay.
So
But
it's
your
Small-
enemy's getting
small-
kicked. Yeah,
okay,
small
okay.
goose.
So it's a goose-sized Goku.
Or a Goku-sized goose.
A goose-sized Goku.
5 goose-sized Gokus
Versus
or
one
100
Goku-sized goose.
Oh shit.
This must be put in the simulator.
Yeah. That's
100 Goku-sized goose.
Oh, other way.
Yeah,
Other
other way.
5 Goku-sized goose.
Yeah.
Or 100
Goose-sized
goose-sized
Goku.
Gokus.
That's unfair.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
100.
100.
But
It should at least be
And
double,
faster.
not 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's even
10.
it out.
Or a third.
Would you rather fight 5 goose-sized Gokus
Or
or 1 Goku-sized
Goku-sized
goose?
goose.
okay, those both seem like losing situations.
Very
Are you
much.
gonna recommend?
What would you recommend?
I would
Would you
recommend.
rather fight laser cats or cat lasers?
I would rather fight Desktop Goose.
Oh,
Give me my cursor back.
Big recommend.
Big wreck.
Yeah.
Big
You gonna wreck it?
recommend.
Are we dead yet?
Oh, we're not. We saved it.
Yeah,
No,
we saved it. With the power of our Rex, we
Yeah.
have saved our lives.
I did
Is that
not
how
know.
elevators work?
I did not know the mechanics of this wreck.
Neither
Alright.
do
Yeah,
we.
yeah. Would you
I
like
would
a-
recommend Bad Boys 2.
Okay. I guess we're doing
Which
this
is on
now.
Netflix too
It's on
right now.
Netflix. It is a Michael Bay directed film starring Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
Okay.
It is a product of its time, misogynist,
Hella
raunchy,
misogynist.
hella racist.
Hella racist.
It opens with a scene where our two titular characters just shoot the shit out of the KKK.
Why are you recommending it?
It is fucking awesome.
Okay.
Under the
It's
lens of if you look
Yeah.
at Bad Boys 2 with your sensibilities now, think about it. What is Michael Bay known for? Kinetic explosions and
Big
action,
action
and just
scenes.
being good at action. There's a reason why Michael Bay reached the peaks that Steven Spielberg put his faith in him for Transformers. Steven Spielberg, do you doubt Steven Spielberg?
I
Yes,
mean, I don't know him.
I've seen the Haley Joel Osment movie, AI. It was bad.
Fuck you.
It was bad.
Fuck you.
It was bad.
It was a Stanley Kubrick film that he never got to finish.
Doesn't
fucking
matter.
Steven Spielberg
Doesn't
put
matter.
life and love into that fucking film.
He also put his name on it and it sucked. So I refuted.
Did you and I see the same film, or do we both just have different tastes and I respect you for it? But shut up. Right now, I'm talking about how Michael Bay is actually worth your time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we agree.
Bad Boys
Spielberg
2
sucks.
is
And
the
AI.
Spielberg motherfucker. Spielberg made Schindler's List. He is the acrobat. He's the
what a
Michael
hero.
Jordan of fucking movies, man.
I
Jaws, Raiders of the Lost
Yeah,
Ark,
yeah.
Last Crusade.
I'm into all of
E.T.
those. Yeah. Oh,
What?
E.T.
Indiana Jones.
Sure.
Not the fourth one.
Yeah,
he did
yeah,
that
yeah.
too, but that sucked.
See?
Jurassic Park.
See? He's not an infallible hero, Rob.
It's Steven fucking Spielberg,
Yes.
man.
Yeah.
Should end the show.
We need
Fun
to end
editing
the
this,
show.
Raffy.
Good God.
So anyway,
He's not
Bad
without
Boys
his
2. Look at it and just notice the camera movements and the stylus, and it's just so good.
When
Rob,
Michael
Rob.
Bay was still a cinematographer.
No.
Yes.
We need to guide Rob. Okay, you need to say the line. I'm gonna wreck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wreck it, Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
And fucking Spielberg.
Also-
Motherfucking Spielberg.
He dropped the ball on AI. You got
He
it.
did not drop the ball on AI. Where else are you gonna find a sex bot Jude Law? Haley Joel Osment loses his innocence. There is no hope for this kid to ever find a happy ending. But we're still following on this beautiful journey.
That makes the movie good. I don't know.
So you're saying
Doesn't-
that Steven
He's
Spielberg
like
is a good
he's like Kel when Kel handles anything. Like
my
he's like
God.
Are you talking about fucking Steven Spielberg? Are we talking about the same Steven Spielberg?
Kale Kimball,
yeah.
the fictional character.
The fictional character Kel Kimball. He bobbled AI so much.
He was the
was
best
boring.
of the movie brats of the 70s and 80s
Yo.
until he flopped and Martin Scorsese was the only one consistent among all of them.
Yo, Raffy.
Yeah?
If people want to hear more things like this, where would they go?
They could go to www.notstevenspielberg.com.
Motherfucker! Did you know that DreamWorks was because of Steven Spielberg? You know why the B movie was made? It's because Seinfeld went to fucking Steven Spielberg and told him, hey, I have a funny idea for a movie. Why don't we call it the B movie? But instead of B movie, it's about a bee. And you know what? How much power fucking motherfucking Steven Spielberg had?
Yeah?
He fucking said, let's go and give Jerry Seinfeld the power to make the B movie.
What a visionary.
Exactly.
Thank you to our patrons.
Yeah.
Carlo, Kenneth, Kevin, Art, Denise, Charlie, Steven. Check us out on our social pages, facebook.com/GoodTradesBrigade. Join the Facebook group, Good Trades Brigade Group. Check out, we also have a Twitter at GT Brigade. Our Instagram is at Good Trades Podcast.
Good. Yeah.
And
And
also check out our YouTube. Was it?
YouTube.com/C Good Trades Brigade.
Good Trades Brigade. YouTube.com/C/Good Trades Brigade. Also, if you're kind of shy and you don't want all the people looking at your comment or your suggestion, you can email us at goodtradesbrigade@gmail.com. We're also on our podcast services, which is what we talked about: Spotify, Anchor, Breaker, iTunes,
Apple Podcasts.
LimeWire,
Maybe.
Zune, Winamp.
No, maybe.
Does that have skin?
It's gotta be.
Pinball.
An alternate skin on Winamp.
Dude.
Minesweeper.
Dude.
Like,
Oh.
I bet there was an ET skin for Winamp.
And
Keep it going.
dude, no.
Microsoft Excel.
But and that is how you would find us, Mr. Rob Cham, being the
right.
guest of honor. Where could we find your stuff?
Okay, you can visit my Twitter and Instagram and Facebooks. They're all, if you Google Rob Cham. Check out my website for my portfolio. Check out the Ravelos. We're known as the Ravelos on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. We are known as the Ravelos Band because someone else took the Ravelos.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You can. I work part-time at Linya as a consultant. So if you see any of their shirts, buy them. It helps pay for
Nice.
my money. And you can find my books.
Pay for my money.
Yeah, I gotta pay for my money.
Yeah.
That's how I earn it.
Buy Light and Lost.
Yeah, for my books,
you
they
beat
are
me to it.
available at Adarna House's website, as well as bookstores nationwide in the Philippines, or on Amazon for the international release.
You have a thing next week.
Yeah, next week is Comic-It, where you can come by, and it's going to be on Feb 8 and 9. Yeah. 9 is my birthday, so I'll be celebrating my birthday at a con for once.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
Big birthday.
Yeah, I'm releasing new books, releasing new prints, releasing my sadness.
The big sad.
The big sad.
Back in the sad.
And yeah. What else? I am part of Deus Ex Machina.
Nice. No, talk about that.
Yeah,
That's true.
We have a show on February 23rd.
Cool.
Come by. It's kind of like a radio play where we do erotic comedy, and it's naughty and fun. I'm doing a Star Wars piece.
Ooh.
You scarred me with your Adventure Time piece.
Yeah. I was very good at it.
Oh, Boise.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. I've never been to a Deus Ex Machina show.
You should go. You should
Okay.
go. Sometimes Rob draws the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's bad.
Yeah, I storyboarded.
It is bad. It's good. No,
It's bad because it's about,
yeah.
I mean,
I see, yeah.
have you ever wanted to see Lumpy Space Princess doing naughty things?
Raunchy.
you could say
Fuck
it.
yeah, dude.
You could say it, Emile. The first scene is Lumpy Space Princess is talking to Turtle Princess and hears from her how Ice King is a good lay. And you might be wondering, does he have a huge dick? And Turtle Princess says, no, Ice King has a huge nose. And why would you put that up your vagina? And then she goes, Turtle Princess explains, it's because while it's in you, he can lick your butt.
Nice.
And I drew this all where Lumpy Space Princess...
Yeah, he drew this all.
As they
Barge-
were improving it?
No.
No,
it's,
he prepared for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Nice.
not an improv show. We write the pieces ahead of time and we
Gotcha.
perform it on stage like a radio play.
Okay.
A lot of the subjects happen to be just parodies of pop culture and how people have sex.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so I did one where it was Adventure Time, and I got everyone who was of age, of legal consent.
Yeah.
Finn did not do anything.
Good.
Yeah, so pretty much like, Lumpy Space Princess has sex with Ice King, and
Not a fan of the image in my head.
I
It's still there.
Yeah, I drew it very viscerally.
Yeah.
That's gonna be in the cover.
And I also
No.
I also did Lumpy Space Princess's voice.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna call. So
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The talented Rob Cham, everyone.
thank you.
Yeah.
And you know who else is talented? Motherfucking Steven Spielberg.
Yeah,
You motherfucker.
Let's
all
let's
the
all
time.
give Steven Spielberg like a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
clap.
You know, AI. It's not for everyone. I get
Not
it.
for everyone.
It's not,
Yeah.
not everyone can appreciate Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
You know,
Keep it
like
going.
Keep it going.
it's the original vision.
I can't believe Raffy
from a
doesn't like
visionary.
Keep it going.
Stanley Kubrick.
Keep it
You know
going.
who Stanley Kubrick is, right? 2001, Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
Keep it
I'm
going.
familiar.
Yeah,
but
Clockwork Orange.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
He's gonna keep it going.
So what is your problem with AI then?
He's really gonna keep it
No,
going.
no, no. What's your problem with ET, Raffy?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
the problem with
dude.
ET, man?
Actually, wait a
thing is
minute.
weird.
I have a problem with
Yeah.
ET the video game, but like,
basic.
Yeah.
It's
What?
basic.
It's basic because everything
basic.
ripped it off after
I know,
it came out.
It's basic.
oh wait,
No, because
it was
I
the
didn't watch it when it came out.
wait,
Yeah.
wait,
I
wait,
went back.
wait. Raffy liked Dark Phoenix.
The Phoenix is pretty okay in the first one. I will stand by that. I will stand by that statement. It was pretty okay on the first one.
Walk, G. I can't walk, G.
No puedo, G.
You're out. You're out. You cannot say
we
shit
out.
about AI from this point on.
Keep it
Invalidating.
going.
Immediately out.
Yo, no, but you better know your
I
90s
thought-
NBA, baby.
Carmelone was the postman.
the mailman.
Oh no, yeah. He was the
Mr.
postman. No,
Bring me a dream.
he was the mailman,
The
right?
mailman.
Yeah.
The mailman,
Bum,
Carmelone.
bum, bum, bum.
Right. And
Not
that
the postman.
I never understood why he was called the mailman.
Because John
he
Stockton
delivers.
delivers the ball to him.
But
So
that's
he's-
not what mailmen do.
He's the mailman knocking on the post in the mailbox. Yeah.
So like John Stockton is the Tommy Lee Jones in Men in Black 2. He's the postmaster.
Yeah, alright.
And then Carl Malone is the mailman.
John Stockton's the
And then the
stork.
hoop.
John Stockton,
No,
baby.
John Stockton.
Good.
All right, now we do the El Silencio.
Silencio. No. Do it again.
Okay, again. 10 seconds. No.
Stop clapping.
No. 10
Stop
seconds.
clapping during the 10 seconds of silence. The next 10 seconds is the clapping.
No, okay,
Alright,
okay.
let's go.
Okay,
Ready, set, go.
Go.
And now the 10 seconds of clapping.
Congratulations.
You done it.
Welcome to another episode.
It's not 10 seconds, Raffy.
Ah, yeah.
Keep clapping.
It's gonna be a nightmare.